Oh, I thought you were doing the video. He likes
God,
it.
this guy.
Hey, let me start off. Yeah,
I
my
just
bad.
complimented you too.
Yeah,
I know.
He just said you had a small penis.
It was
Now
so
you're gonna do
forced.
that.
It was so forced to have it. My bad. You want the video now?
Play the video.
All right. This is what's supposed to happen.
Bruce Lee, but you know what I'm saying? Jiu-Jitsu kind of took over the world.
Bruce Lee was an actor, bro. Yeah. Depends on who that blue belt is. We got some blue belts that'll work some people, bro. We'll send him to Frank.
Yeah.
See how he do.
Oh yeah. Blue belt for sure. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Standing up, Bruce Lee. I mean, he's always landing that one lucky strike, but goes the distance, get it to the ground. Blue belt all day.
Bro, I've been trying to tell everybody here at Woodward Sports, man. Hey, sticks shaking.
What belt are you, Eazy?
One stripe away from blue belt.
Oh, you're a white belt, though, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what up, though, everybody? Welcome back
Still
to the Woodward
smash.
Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Spencer Exter. He is the Bruce Lee hater. We have Chris
Disappointed in
Patty
myself.
TV booth and JB Smooth on the ones. I'm disappointed in you too, man.
I'm not that disappointed.
How did I
expect
slip
you
that fast?
to fuck off.
I don't know.
In 30
Teed it
seconds,
up.
I literally forgot.
Cheated up. He said, yeah. It was literally, he gave you the video at 4:59, so you didn't have time to like think about it too hard.
That's what I'm saying. How did I remember and forget in
You're
30
fine.
seconds?
Don't beat yourself up.
It's all right. Chris.
No,
People
I'm
don't
an
care.
idiot. I'm
People don't care.
stupid.
Econ says, easy that honey bun belt. Frosted honey buns, 2 for 1, baby. Hood classic.
That's actually all right. We're doing MMA. I see you got Islam versus Diamond on the prep. What happened?
Did you grab that?
What I missed
picture?
while I was working?
What's that?
Did you grab that picture?
Yeah.
Islam
throwing up.
Makhachev
Yeah,
versus Dustin.
Makhachev put out on Twitter, who do I fight next? And Dustin Poirier replied.
We say what
He
up?
said,
though?
what up with it?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was,
Oh yeah. I did.
Wait,
I
is
did
it
see
not?
this.
It's not on Slack. I don't see it.
oh.
That's fine. That's okay.
I
It
send
was
stuff in the
it was a
text
basic
sometimes.
exchange anyway.
But-
But
Oh, that's what I asked before the show.
I think Dustin beats him.
You think Dustin beats Islam?
I'm a little bit of a Dustin stan. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like that's like, I'll do like some more like dumb takes for a fighter I like versus like the Detroit Lions because like Detroit Lions been kind of pooped my whole life, so it's kind of hard to even trick yourself into believing
Yeah.
certain things. But no, I mean I think Dustin, because what Dustin go like 3 rounds with Habib when they fought before getting choked out.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, this guy's wearing shorts.
Guy's wearing shorts. He's got tennis rackets on his back. He's walking like, oh, he's struggling.
It's what, dude. Be careful, you guys are out on the road.
I'm gonna die on the way home, probably.
If you guys are, is the app, the Woodward Sports audio app, is that still live?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
If you
so.
guys are like on the road and you're trying to like watch this on YouTube, please just download the app. Also, while you're driving, I was getting that. No, but download the app and just listen to the audio.
Why is he
please.
wearing shorts though?
I don't know. He's going to the gym. Maybe he's on his way to the gym.
Could be on
anyway,
his way to the gym.
Islam Makhachev,
He's
Dustin
just standing
Poirier.
there.
Yeah, I got Poirier.
You got Poirier?
I'm gonna look it up on SureDog real quick on how long that fight went, but I'm talking about Habib and Dustin because like, I know Habib obviously like beat Dustin.
Yeah.
I feel like Dustin like lasted in there for like a
He
minute.
he held out with him for sure, but I don't know. Islam's a man.
No, he's not.
He's not. You don't think he's good?
How close was it? I mean, Alex is great. That's
Yeah.
literally his nickname.
Yeah.
But the smaller guy moving up, it takes you to. I mean, you almost beat him.
Or was it Islam? Was it Islam or was it Hamza? I think it might have been Hamza
For what? What are you talking about?
that Poirier replied to. Actually, I think it was Islam. Yeah.
No, yeah, it was for sure Islam. I mean, lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Dustin could beat Islam Makhachev. I think. I could be being a fanboy in this assumption, but like
No, I feel you though.
he had the experience with Habib, who I think is the better grappler of the two. Obviously,
Oh, for sure.
Habib's like in my book the GOAT.
Yes.
Had the experience of going through that. He's been humbled by multiple grapplers at this point. Maybe that doesn't work in his favor because of the whole situation with Charles Oliveira beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
But even Charles Oliveira, like don't discount the fact that Dustin rocked him and his
Rocked him
dumb
a
ass
couple
one
times,
decided to go down there.
I mean,
and mount him.
everybody rocks Charles Hill.
That's very true. I don't even think he gets rocked at this point. I think he's just dropping in
He
the
just
guard.
fakes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's a dangerous human being.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say?
I think Dustin would beat Islam.
Yeah, I feel like Dustin was like a little carried away in the Charles Oliveira fight too. I think he like thought it was an easy dub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love Dustin, man.
I love Dustin
he's
too.
one of the best boxers in the UFC. He's a dog.
What? Stop.
I'm sorry. That
Stop
guy
having ADD.
That guy just keeps distracting me.
Oh, well, fuck that guy.
He just walked in.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm just gonna fucking close on him right now because he keeps distracting you and he's ruining the show. What's his name?
I said he looks like Bowser because he's got the big backpack on.
He's skinny guy.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I don't know. Our listeners can't see him though, so it's like you talking about that random guy.
It's fair, but they can imagine. Imagine a guy wearing shorts that looks like Bowser just walked in.
Skinny, like chicken legs though. This guy's got chicken legs. Like, this guy's not even worth being distracted by.
I don't know. He's being weird over there. But so yeah, I think Dustin would win.
You do too?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was crazy.
It looks like he wants to smoke. I mean, I got the graphic there.
Yeah.
He wants to smoke.
For sure, he wants to smoke. I think. I mean, once upon a time, obviously, it's no longer the case. Like, I mean, Islam is a deserving champion. I'm not saying that, but like, look at the road that Islam took to get here as a champion. Like, he really, the best person he fought, obviously, probably Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Which, like, if we're being real about
He's
Charles
getting
Oliveira
layups.
as well. Like, he could have been dropping in the guard all those times. It could have been getting dropped. Like, he was always kind of like shaky, very talented, but
Yes.
still shaky nonetheless. Like a very beatable champion. Dude gets rocked literally in every single fight.
Yeah.
You know, he's lost like multiple fights beforehand. Like it was. I don't. I think MMA in general feels the same way. I think this is one of the reasons why Islam didn't take the pound for pound rankings after beating Volkanovski. I think people just.
I mean, Volk arguably could have won that fight.
Yeah.
And he went up a weight class and he dominated him the last.
Some people thought he did.
Round.
I didn't think he did. I think Islam won, but some people thought Volk won.
Yeah, Joe Rogan thought Volk won.
Don't forget too. I don't even think this guy's in the UFC anymore. And that's the very same card that Dustin fought Habib. Islam KO.
Yeah.
Out cold.
Out cold.
Not a TKO. KO.
KO'd.
Slap.
Yeah,
Which can
I
happen.
think Dustin would beat Islam. I do.
I'm glad.
Islam's a
Because
little.
I do feel a little crazy.
He's a little overhyped.
Thank you.
He hasn't fought real. Like Volk was obviously the best he's fought, but he's so much bigger than him.
Yeah.
It was such an uphill battle,
Yes.
and he started losing. If there was another round, he would have lost that fight.
Oh, for sure.
Like
100%.
Yeah, Volk figured him out by the end of the fight,
That's another good point too. Is
and
like,
he couldn't take him down.
and that's his bread and butter.
He couldn't take Volk
You know what
down.
I'm saying?
Volk's like a little meatball. You know, he's a that dude. He's a former rugby guy.
I don't want to discount what Volk is either, but like,
Volk. I mean, Volk's pound for pound best.
yeah, if you're being compared to Habib Nurmagomedov, which maybe is just unfair to compare anybody to, but like, that's the type of discussions we're having about this guy and being a beast dog and that type of dominance.
Yeah.
And he can't take down the. I feel disrespectful to Volk. We can't take him down.
Yeah.
That's your bread and butter.
That is your bread and butter.
You should be able to do that.
If you want
And
to
when
be
he took him down, he
pound
got
for
up.
pound, if you want to be pound for pound, you got to take Volk down a couple times in that fight.
I'm telling Jeff Cullen because I know Jeff's a big Islam guy.
Yeah,
But even earlier rounds when Islam took him down, Volk right back up. Fuck off me
popped up.
with your Abraham Lincoln ass beard.
Couldn't keep him down. He does be looking like Abraham Lincoln, like
Abraham.
Islam Lincoln. Like I don't know. I feel like he hasn't fought a striker like Poirier.
Not at all.
He's not ready for that. I don't think he's ready for that. I don't think he wants those problems. He's gonna duck him.
I think the best fighter he fought, obviously before Oliveira and Volkanovski, which I guess, yeah, he beat them. It's not I guess. He did beat them. Bobby Green was the last-minute replacement for him that he beat to get the title fight, which, like, I think Bobby Green got cut for the UFC.
Yeah.
Dan Hooker, let's be real about Dan Hooker. Thiago Moises, Drew Dober, I will show some respect for that one. That was actually a really good fight. Davey Ramos, Armin. Like, you don't know these. I don't know these human beings. Nick Lentz. Like that's a made-up name. That was not
Nick
even real.
Lentz is two Woodward sports.
Literally
personalities
two Woodward
combined.
sports personalities combined. Nick Lentz was in the
Nick
fight.
Lentz, Ryan Leach. You know.
And then the guy who knocked him out was Adriano Martins.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know.
KO punch.
I think Dustin would put pause on him.
I'm telling Jeff to call in. He's got to feel the same, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's not fair to say he's got to feel the same, but I feel like I need a little sprinkle of like, because I'm a Dustin fan. I met him, and that made me more of a fan because I'm like, he's still cool like in person. I met him at the Jake Paul fight, and he like was. We were having like an actual conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck,
he seems like
what's
a
going on with
cool,
this fight?
down to earth guy.
Dude, he was hella cool, and he seemed kind of high, which is also
Did
cool.
you see the grown man that he slapped the shit out of?
Yeah. Did that look staged to you?
I don't know.
At Mardi Gras? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, at Mardi Gras, Dustin Poirier.
It's just Mardi Gras.
Someone, okay, whatever. You know, as black folks, you put like extra plurals and things. Go to Myers and stuff like
Myers, Kroger's.
that. Yeah. But anyway, some guy had a sign that said, your wife is in me DMs, which is a infamous Conor McGregor line to Dustin Poirier, and Conor posted, could be Photoshop, whatever. But he had it at Mardi Gras, and Dustin's like in the parade, and Dustin he took time out of the parade to make sure to slap that guy at the sign. But look, staged because the guy is like with the camera, he was saying to the camera, like showing him the sign, and I don't know, like.
Looked like a fanboy, like a 50-year-old Conor McGregor fanboy.
Oh yeah,
which is
or a Dustin fan. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he thought it was like funny. Maybe he thinks it's cool that Dustin slapped him.
No,
I don't also get why they do. Like Nate Diaz doesn't give a shit. He'll put hands on you. Dustin clearly doesn't give a shit. If that was real, he'll put hands on you. Like these guys aren't scared to like just lose everything. Like, these guys are like really crazy.
Yeah.
MMA fighters.
Oh yeah.
They're just not the ones to fuck with.
They're not the
not
ones
at
to
all.
try. Not the ones to try. It's
Derek Lewis knocked out that one guy.
Yep.
Kevin Holland steady just knocking out people.
Yeah. Jorge Masvidal wired Kobe Covington shit in public.
Yeah. And Kobe ain't said shit.
Kobe's a bitch, dude.
Kobe's been. I'm not a big Kobe Covington fan at all.
Number one bullshit guy. I hate Kobe Covington.
Yeah, I'm not a big Kobe Covington fan at all either. I texted Jeff, told him to call in. We have this Brandon Miller stuff. I almost feel like it could be its own segment.
Yeah.
Do you want to save it for like something like that?
We can do that, yeah.
All right. That stuff's crazy to me
MSU
still.
got a big win last night.
Yes.
Over Indiana. A good team, a ranked team, number 17 in the nation. And A.J. Hoggard and Tyson Walker went off. Did a lot of great things. Both went for 20+. It was impressive to watch. Obviously, a very emotional game. First game back in Breslin since the events, since the shooting.
Yeah.
And Tom Izzo was very emotional. All the Spartan faithful all wore white. Indiana showed their respect wearing Spartan strong shirts and stuff like that. It was very cool moment for the college basketball landscape for Michigan State as a campus, and they ended up getting the dub, which is great. It puts them, back into the heat for NCAA bid. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy that they got the win. I'm happy that Breslin was packed.
Yeah.
A lot of people showed their support. So it was a very good night.
Well, here's something crazy is I talked to Owen that night, obviously, to make sure he was okay. And then the following day, too, just to check up on him. Because, like, sure, you say you're okay, but, like, I don't,
Yeah.
once stuff, like, settles in, like, and I don't know, like, if anybody was his friend and that involved in that situation, which, I mean, it wasn't, but still, prayers out to those people and thoughts out to them as well. But one of his first statements was, like, I can't wait until the Indiana game at Breslin. He's like, I feel like it's going to be, like, one of those moments where, like, everyone's going to unite. And I was like... And that's crazy, too, because before, at that point, again, this is the day after the tragic events that happened in Michigan State, you still had that Michigan game that was a rivalry game that he could have, like, landed on for that moment. But no, he said at the Breslin against Indiana.
Breslin,
yeah. Well, yeah, because it's Michigan State. Yeah. No, I understand why. But it came true. And that was, I'm not even joking, that's the first thing Owen said. And, like, also just a little telltale sign of, like, how much Owen loves Michigan State and sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That kid, he's going to do something sweet.
Oh, for sure.
Chris, you'll never be able to say you got knocked out by him either. You missed your chance.
You did miss your chance.
You could have sued him later on in life, dude. You could have tried canceling later on.
I missed the clout.
Drop me 40,000. Or I'm fucking telling people you knocked me out.
That's
Oh,
true.
we got a cancelable Owen Cliff in the chamber. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's true.
We do.
we got a couple cancel blowing clips that we can bust out, just in case. Just in case
there's disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, it was a great night. It was a great night for, like I said, for college basketball. It was a great night for Michigan State and
Great night for the Red Wings.
for the Red Wings.
Big night for the Red
We're gonna
Wings.
talk about very soon. First, tell us about Alta.
Let me tell you guys about Alta, okay? Alta Equipment's where Brad Holmes went to rebuild the Detroit Lions. In fact, he did so in just 2 short years because at Alta Equipment,
Uptime.
Madness. Alta Equipment's got everything you need to get the job done. You got a big project coming up? Make sure you call Alta Rent. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA again. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Alta Equipment where
Uptime.
Madness.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions. featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on woodwardsports.com. We just got done talking a little UFC, some Spartan hoops, and preluded the Red Wings. Red Wings got a big victory last night over Washington Capitals without the captain. Their captain was kicked out of the game very early on after a cross-check to TJ Oshie that hit him across the chin. He got a 5-minute major game misconduct and was excused for the rest of the contest, but that didn't stop the Red Wings. They got on the board. Hogg scored a big goal. Suter had a couple. It was a great performance by the Red Wings when they needed it the most important game of the season so far, to put them deep into the heat of the playoff race.
Oh, playoffs.
Huh?
What?
Deep into the guts of the playoffs. So I'm excited. They're 2 points out of the 8th spot. They got 4 games in hand, and they're playing hot. They're the hottest team in the NHL right now outside of the Bruins. Dylan Larkin's going to be pissed in his next game back. I guarantee he scores a goal. I guarantee it. Guarantee Dylan Larkin scores a goal in his next game. But it was just a lot of fun to watch, man. It was a lot of fun to watch. They were playing hard. They played for their captain. They rallied around him. Obviously, Ovechkin wasn't in either, so that makes it a hell of a lot easier. But still, the Capitals were reeling. The Capitals have been falling apart since Ovechkin's been out, and the Red Wings took advantage of that when they need to. They went 4-1 on the road trip to put themselves in great shape now that they have to come home and play two of the best teams in the NHL in the Rangers and in the Tampa Bay Lightning. So it's going to be a tough couple games at home for the Red Wings, but if they can scrounge 2 points out of these games, I'll be very, very happy. So I love to see them getting after it. I love to see them playing hard, to see them playing great hockey, especially, like I said, when their captain gets issued out of the game on some bullshit, because he gets, sticks to the back of the head all the time, and nobody gets ejected on those. But when he accidentally pops him in the chin, he's out of the game. Fuck you, NHL. Trying to keep the Red Wings down, but guess what? They still won. Still suck it. And they're playing great, which brings up a lot of different topics that people talk about. And I'm going to drive in 97.1 The Ticket. Their afternoon show was talking about it, and they were talking about the potential of the Red Wings being buyers at the deadline, trading for a guy like Timo Meier from the San Jose Sharks. And Timo Meier's he's a good young goal-scoring wing, which you can never have enough of on your team. But they were suggesting that maybe the Red Wings have a package that includes Simon Edvinsson.
Why?
Which is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't even fucking know hockey, and you just got a fired up reaction out of me. Yeah. Why in the fuck would they trade away a piece like Edvinsson?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly,
what?
It was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Who is this Tio guy? Is he
Timo Meier? He's a good player. He's 26. He's a
All-star.
winger. He's a 30-goal scorer.
26 pretty young.
He's scored 30 goals multiple times. But, man, Edvinsson is going to be a pillar for this Red Wings team. Next year, when your top 4 defense is Seider, Edvinsson, Wallman, and Sherratt, Stop! You don't fucking trade defense for offense in the NHL. You don't do that, especially when this guy is going to be one of the pillars of the Red Wings to put this team up to be a contender for multiple years, not selling out for a chance to make the playoffs 1 year while you're having it. This guy with Mo Seider will be the tandem of pillars that makes the Red Wings great, that makes the Red Wings contenders again. D-Mac said it. You liked when it was 25 years, right? Yeah, well, it starts with something like that. It starts with a pairing of Simon Edvinsson and Mo Seider. So even suggesting it is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking about. It pissed me off so much. They were like, yeah, getting a guy like Timo Meier at the trade deadline would be great. He's on an expiring contract. He's 26 years old. He scored 30 goals. The conversation would probably start at like 2 first-round picks, and I was like, all right, all right, that's true.
Yeah.
Or you could include a guy like Simon Edvinsson. I was, no. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Who was this personality?
This is Doug Karsh. Come on, bro. It's like watch some hockey, please. This is not what happens. You don't do that. You don't trade a guy who is projected to be an elite defenseman in the NHL for years and years and years for a 26-year-old 30-goal scoring winger. You don't do it. I don't even like suggesting it. I don't even like putting it out there. That's just stupid. Just stop. Don't do it. Don't even mention it. There are other prospects you can pick from. You don't pick your number one blue chip stock, who is going to be a dude on this team for a long time, who is going to be next to Mo Seider on the Red Wings for a long time and help lead them to greatness again. You don't fucking trade that away for a 30-goal scorer because you want to make the playoffs this year. Stop it. Let Steve Yzerman cook. He's building this team. You don't sell out your best prospect to possibly make the playoffs in a year where, you make the playoffs, you trade your best guy in the minors, and then you play Boston, you get swept. Stop it. That's just stupid. I understand you're thirsty for playoff hockey, but Jesus, man, that's mortgaging the future for a guy who's on an expiring contract.
He's on an expiring contract, too?
He's only got 2 years left of team control.
2 years. No, there's no... Listen, I'm not even a big hockey guy. And just in sport in general, you just don't trade young pieces like that. And again,
in hockey, you don't trade defense for offense. You don't.
Especially what's the Lightning's strength when they went on their little tear?
The Lightning goaltending was their strength.
Yeah.
They had everything though. But yes, defense was a big part of it. Victor Hedman is one of the best defensemen in the NHL.
Is he 6'6"? He's a big motherfucker too. That's why Stevie's building here with Seider. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Edvinson's 6'6" as well.
Yes.
And then you have the pairing of it. This is just sport logic. I would never trade a very promising rookie. Actually, translate it for the basketball or NBA and NFL fans that aren't hockey guys. Because let's be real, hockey's not that big nationally. Although this is hockey town. What's the translation into one of those sports trade-wise?
A translation to that would be like the Boston Celtics trading Jaylen Brown for Kyrie Irving this year.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah. Not even Kyrie. Well, I guess.
No, yeah. Kyrie's an offensive guy, not a defensive guy.
Yeah,
Jaylen plays a little bit of defense.
Timo Meier's he's not Kyrie Irving in NHL terms. He's good.
Who's Timo Meier in NBA translation? Off the top of your dome piece, I apologize for
Tyrese Halliburton. He's
so it's still fairly young.
He's a good young player. Jalen Green.
Just in sport, it just doesn't make sense.
Jalen Green. I feel like Jalen Green would be good.
On top of you have a guy in Mo Seider who's truly special. I feel like you would like to emphasize the things that he does, and I feel like one of those things, effort in doing that, you put another good defenseman alongside him.
Yes. Like I said, you got Wallman.
It's sport logic. It's not even hockey logic.
Yeah, you struck gold with Wallman. He is looking like a top 4 guy on your defense.
Doing a gritty.
And this is you traded Nick Leddy for a second-round pick, Sundqvist, and Wallman. Basically, it was Leddy and Witkowski for a second-round pick, Sundqvist and Wallman. Wallman now looks like a top 4 guy for the foreseeable future. Obviously, Mo Seider lockdown is your top pairing guy. He is the best defenseman on this team by far. He is trending to be one of the best defensemen in the NHL. Simon Edvinsson is a better prospect than Mo Seider. Simon Edvinsson, everybody who watches him play hockey was like, he's better than Mo Seider was when Mo Seider was at his level.
Yeah.
So
Mo said it.
Yeah, Mo said he's better.
Yeah.
He's like,
Mo's I'm just having fun.
Yeah, if I worked as hard as him,
yeah.
It just pisses me off because we have nice things. They're gonna be here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You don't trade away, mortgage your future.
Dynasty teams too. It's not even just nice.
It is
Dynasty
Steve
things.
Yzerman is building a juggernaut. Let him do it. You don't trade it for a 26-year-old winger that's minus 19 on the year. I understand he's on a bad team, so it's not all his fault. But still, come on, man. Come on.
Did you make the ride like long enough for somebody to call in and grill them on that? Or
No. It was like right as I was pulling down Woodward.
wow, that's not even like, it defeats the purpose of even like sport logic. I just don't even. That's wild. I was getting ready to ask you something else before that though. Fucking, I think that's the clip of today. By the way, too, on Instagram.
Right.
I don't have my laptop.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Apologize. Hey. 6-1 of the last 7 Red Wings are, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Why? What's going on? What's different?
They're playing better. Larkin has been the hottest player in the NHL since the All-Star break. He's been lighting it up. Obviously, we've been getting a lot of different contributions from different players, which is what you need when you string together games. You need other guys in your lineup to step up. Pius Suter has been very hot. I talked about it the other day with D-Mac. I said, like, people were mad that Zadina got the bump when they brought up Verana to the roster. And I was like, well, I mean, you can't really get rid of any. You can't knock off Pius Suter. He's been hot as hell. But, I mean, Zadina had a couple nice games. But you've been getting great contributions from guys like that. Obviously, Mo Seider has come back into the fold. People say, oh, he's off to such a slow start, sophomore slump. It was, no, he was learning his new role. He was learning to be the guy, learning to be the number one defender, learning to be the guy that's going to be out there at all times.
Well, wasn't he that last year still, too?
Not really. He was he was a rookie.
Yeah.
So now he is.
Yeah. Per him, he's like, I'm literally just out there having fun.
He is that guy. Yeah. So he learned, and now he's been playing fantastic. Again, I talked about Wallman's been playing well. Kubalik got back on the goal sheet a couple games. You're getting contributions up and down the lineup. Obviously, Bertuzzi being back in the lineup is big, but man, it's just great to see them playing great hockey. You know, first line to fourth line, everybody's playing well. Veleno's been playing great. Big Rass has been playing great. It's impressive to watch, and now that they're starting to get healthy, like I said, Bert's back, he's playing well. Raymond's going to be back soon. Verana had his first game. He was +1 on, I think, his 15 minutes of ice time. So I'm just excited to see the Red Wings playing great hockey. I'd love for them to make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, I'd really, really, really love for them to be the 7th seed. Because if you're the 8th seed, you're going to Boston, and Boston is a juggernaut right now. They're one of the best teams that the NHL has seen in 10 years. So they're on pace to beat the Red Wings win record. Like it's
That's
tough.
Crazy.
Yeah, they don't lose. So I really don't want to see Boston in the first round, but I'm just excited. The Red Wings have been playing great hockey. Like I said, first line to fourth line. The D pairings have been playing well. Hogg stepped up last night. He's been playing well. Oli Mata has been playing well. So I'm just excited, man. Like, this is what happens when you have actual NHL players.
Real quick, because we want to break. Because Bertuzzi's questionably going to be traded too. Is there enough value in him and a couple first rounders to go and get this T.O. guy?
Yeah, I mean,
2 first rounders and
it would probably
Bert.
you'd have to spice it a lot, but
is that worth it? I mean, you're getting rid of Bertuzzi either way.
Yeah, they might re-sign Bertuzzi.
And then there was one other question I wanted to ask you, but I don't remember.
I feel like Bert for Timo isn't really. It doesn't move the pendulum as much. Like they're pretty similar players. If Bert stays healthy and plays a whole year, he'd be very similar to Timo Meier.
Yeah. God damn, what was the other question I was going to ask?
And he brings a little bit more edge to his game. The only thing with Bert is if he can stay healthy. Like, if he's healthy, he's a 30-goal scorer, and he brings edge, and he's a locker room guy, and he's a little bit of a rat out there, which you need on your team. So, trading him for Timo Meier is like apples to oranges.
I want the playoffs. I don't even care if it's the 8th seed. I just want, selfishly for myself, to experience playoff hockey in Detroit. Because even just from the home opener last year, electric. Fucking electric.
Yeah.
So a playoff game, I just want those young guys to get a taste of that.
Oh, yeah. It would be huge,
you know
even if it is against Boston.
Just a fucking taste.
The rest of the year, they're playing playoff hockey.
I want all pause intended. I want a taste of that. I wish I went down there for opening night last year. That shit looked lit.
The rest of the year, they're playing playoff hockey. So get to playoffs. Get to LCM when you can. It's going to be electric in there. They need every point. There is a clusterfuck at the bottom of the division for teams trying to fight to get into the playoffs. And all the teams that are trying to get into the playoffs are trying to stay out of the 8th seed. So hopefully the Red Wings can do it. Obviously, they just beat the Capitals, which is a team that is also fighting for that. The Pens is who they're racing with now. They're 1 point behind the Pens. And the Pens and the Capitals, they're old as dirt.
Not what they used to be.
They're old as dirt, man. They're starting to drop off a little bit, and the Red Wings, being a younger team, are kind of getting their stride right now, along with those veterans you brought in an Ole Mata, in a David Perron, in a Ben Sherratt, that are showing the younger guys how you win playoff games, which is what these are now. These are playoff hockey games for the rest of the year. I'm excited. I love hockey, man.
Tell us about Planet Fitness.
I will. Where I'm going after the show today, even if I die on the road.
Cat, he's at the taco place last time.
Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever, has tons of equipment, a full-body workout in just 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all this for just $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com, and make sure you check them out, because it's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
As chilly weather approaches, Big Boy's got the perfect comfort meals for you. Try our hearty classic meatloaf or our creamy Cajun chicken Alfredo. These will be sure to leave you craving for more. How about breakfast? Our stuffed potato pancakes are back with our lumberjack, blockbuster, and Santa Fe Garden. These potato pancakes will definitely fill you up. Whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come stock up on the perfect comfort meal today. We'll see you soon at Big Boy.
My name is Lee. I've lost 35 pounds on the Custom Health Center program. So the 3 biggest benefits that I've gotten from this program has been, I'm not snoring anymore, I have a lot of energy, it's great, and oh, by the way, look at this. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Call us at 844-789-THIN or visit CustomHealthCenters.com for a free consultation and get started for as little as $5 a day.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I am Spencer Raxter. He is Speak Easy. We got Chris Platty in the booth and JB on the ones and twos. I am calmer. I'm calmer. I got it out of my system.
Can you get you out of my system?
I had to do it. I had to do it.
Know what you do to me, do to me.
You don't even understand. Damn.
Like Lucas.
Yeah, that was gross.
That was disgusting.
That was so
Lucas is a weird cat.
He is a weird cat.
He had a weird.
He's from Ohio.
Yeah, he had a East Palestine take last night.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to. I'm not even discuss it. He just tried crediting.
And now, I'm going to talk about Don Cherry. No.
Who the fuck is that guy?
You don't know who Don Cherry is?
No, who is that?
Oh, he's a Hockey Night in Canada guy. He's super racist.
Really?
Like against Russians and Swedes. And
Oh,
he's
that's kind of funny.
talking mad shit about the Russian Five.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Even after they were winning?
Like, no, right before they won. He was like,
yeah.
Oh, they'll never get it done.
How
They're
about
too
now?
cute. Blah, blah, blah.
How about post-cup?
I mean, he still talks shit. He doesn't give any respect to Ovechkin. Don Cherry's...
Swedes are coming up now.
Swedes been up, but yeah.
Oh, they've been up?
Yeah.
We talking about this during the break. Because I already hit up, I told Evan in the Woodward Sports chat, like, yo, I want to hit a game. Because I know Evan goes a lot of games. I know Klomp goes a lot of games. I'm excited to be Klomp's first black friend.
Whoa, I don't know about friend. That's strong.
Me and JV, Klomp be like, see, I'm not racist. Yeah, me and JV. I'd be dope to do like a little heavyweight meetup at LCA. I'm telling you, like Red Wing games, the ones I was going to, even they were losing, fucking lit.
Yeah.
Red Wing games are everything I want Pistons games to be. Pistons games will never be that.
I went to a Red Wings game this year, and they were losing. They were playing St. Louis, I think, and they got down, and they were down 4-1, and then to start the third.
Yeah.
And I was chirping. the goalie. I
Yeah.
forget his name. I was like, "You're gonna give him up, bud. You're not cut out for it, bud." And he, they scored 4-2, scored again 4-3. I was chirping hard. Scored again, tied it up, went to overtime. The Wings lost in overtime, but still, I had like 7 beers. We were like 6 rows behind the net.
That's what I'm thinking. We got to get tickets that are close to the visitors bench or something like that, so you can chirp at them.
Yeah.
For the heavyweight meetup?
Yeah.
Yes, because we're turning
That's
up.
content.
My very first Red Wings game was shout out to my guy Vince Randazzo. His parents obviously on the Randazzo chain, or his cousins, whatever the hell it was. So they had row 0 like on the ice. This is back at the Joe, and I'll never forget. I don't remember. Actually, I forgot already. Don't know what team it was. But
I'll never forget.
Actually, just forgot.
But I'll just never forget like being row 0. You see the ice. See what I'm saying, like on the edge of the wall, and just fucking pounding on the glass, and then it's going on the shootout, and the goalie's like doing his little whatever fucking warm ups and looping around, and he was just looking at me, shaking his head. And I was like,
I went to the last playoff game that was the Red Wings at home. It was at the Joe. They played the Lightning, and I was in the nosiest, bleediest seats in Joe Louis Arena. Like, top last row, right in the corner. Me and my boy Mustache slammed a pint of Hennessy XO before we went in. And
wait, who'd you go with?
Mustache and his brother Eddie. And they're buying me beer. I was like 17, I think, or 18 or something. But they were buying me beers. I was slamming beers. There were 2 Lightning fans, like 4 rows. We are fucking. Oh, I was chirping them, dude. And it was funny because, like, you know, they're 2 grown men, and they turn and they hear like I was chirping them, talking shit. And Mustache like, he's 17 years old, they'll whoop your ass. And they turn around, they see, you know, but like, I'm a bigger guy. So, yeah, bigger at 17-year-old talking shit to you. Go back to Florida, bitch. Like, I was, oh, man. The Red Wings lost, but Mrazek made save of the year. Dude, he dove across the crease and slapped it with his
Whatever
stick.
happened to him?
Mrazek, he got, I don't know if they traded him or just let him go, but he's on Carolina for a little while.
Okay.
He's solid. He's a solid goalie, but
I was talking
to better?
Somebody at work because I know the Red Wings took Costa. And I promise you guys, I'm just gonna take this. Sorry, just a little bit more hockey talk. I promise you, we're talking like Detroit Lions.
Don't apologize. I love this.
T. Higgins trade. Detroit Lions talk. Whatever. We'll get to it later. But there's another goalie the Wings passed on, that Edmonton passed on. We took Costa, Walbrett or something like that, or. And there was like I was talking to the guy at work, and he's like, "That's the only move I hate that Stevie did, passing up on that guy." Is he him?
He's good, but
is Costa looking bad? I know that there was a time where you were like, "Oh,
no, Costa looks great.
All the potential's still there with him."
Costa looks great, and he's fucking 6'6". Like,
yeah,
Costa is the guy of the future. And like I said, what Steve Yzerman did in Tampa with Bishop and Vasilevsky, he's trying to do with Husso and Costa. So. Like Bishop was a great goaltender for Tampa for a while, and then they made the move to Vass, and obviously the rest is history. Vasilevsky, one of the best goaltenders of all time.
Yeah, multiple
Stanley Cup wins, and that's what Stevie's doing. He's laying the same blueprint here with Husso and Costa.
Yeah, it's funny we always like call Clomp, the hashtag Clomp Sauce. If you guys are new here, I'll just let somebody in the chat explain it to you. Maybe Clomp Sauce will explain it to you, but. He said, "I love grape." Talking about of all guys.
No, like
grape's great.
No, a lot of people love Don
grape
Cherry.
drink.
A lot of people love Don Cherry, but I hate him. He's a loser.
JB, you're done.
He talks shit about the Red Wings all the time for too many Russians, too many Swedes. You talk shit about Nick Lidstrom. How do you talk shit about Nick Lidstrom? He's literally Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. Were you alive when he was talking shit about the?
The Rush 5? No,
yeah.
No. But my dad hated him. So.
Just carry on.
Just keep the religion on. I was there when he was talking shit about Zetterberg, Datsuk, and Lidstrom, though. Like, he's just a loser.
JB,
he's like, hockey is Canada. Like, Canada is hockey. Like, that's his thing.
It's one of those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Canada's up there, but Swedes
not anymore.
Nationalist.
Yeah. There you go. Xenophobe.
Swedes, Russians. Obviously, Canada's. I'm pretty sure Canada's won gold, but still, you're living in the past, old man. Like it was the Russian Revolution, the Swedish Revolution. There's a lot of Czechs now. Like,
I'm just kidding.
Some good Czechs on the river.
JB, you ready to be a hockey fan?
Actually, I kind of am. I went to that MSU U of M hockey game like a couple weekends ago. It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah,
but
I heard that was a wild game.
Dude,
I heard Michigan was playing dirty.
College hockey is awesome, man.
It was a good game.
College hockey is a different. Is it
dirtier? Is it like a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, because it's real fast. It's real fast paced. There's not a lot of defense being played.
Yeah.
So it's just they're after it.
Is there an Alabama of? College hockey.
Alabama of college hockey. I mean, there's a couple. Obviously, like Boston College always really good. Minnesota is always really good.
I do, yeah, Minnesota.
Western Michigan's got a dog-ass squad this year.
For a minute.
They're like
They've
top
been good for a
5
minute,
in the
haven't
country
they?
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's always great teams in hockey. Michigan's always up there, but yeah. North Dakota State.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. North Dakota. Yeah, dude. What do you think they're doing up there?
Is there ever
Yeah,
trip
what
you
else
out?
they got?
That's very true.
Denver. Yeah,
does it ever
Denver's
trip
really
you out
good
how
team.
much you don't know about fucking like North Dakota or
Yeah,
South Dakota?
yeah.
Like, I don't know what the climate's like up there. Is it snow? do they get snow up there?
Mm-hmm.
Is there pond hockey in North Dakota, or is it all like indoor rich kid hockey? Does anybody know? What's North Dakota's climate? Does it snow there?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what you're looking up? What are you doing?
It definitely has to.
What's got you distracted right now? Trying to spell the?
No, it's my neighbor, Adam. Adam and Mike, my neighbor, their cousin, is one of the best collegiate hockey goalies of all time.
Who?
His name's Cam Johnson. He played in North Dakota, won a couple chips, broke Jimmy Howard's consecutive shutout minutes and consecutive shutout periods records in college hockey. He's a dog.
Mike Hilton, very windy.
I was trying
very
to see
cold
where
in the
he's
winter.
who's
Rustin Burks, North Dakota snows constantly. It's very cold. Lots
Yeah.
of ice. Mike Hilton, all caps. Like he's terrified of the place.
very cold. Lots of ice.
Cold.
Yeah, no, like Denver's always really good. Michigan's one of the hockey greats. There's
All right. Well, PFF introduced a possible
Name.
trade. T. Higgins to the Detroit Lions. It's one we will discuss when we get back, but not before I tell you guys about Swiss Insurance. The reason why you develop a team through the draft is because you're insuring the star players you may already have. You have somebody in place to take their place, whether you move on from them or if they get hurt, they just don't pan out. All right, it's what Mark does too. He's basically Stevie Y, so you should get your insurance through him.
Yeah.
Hit up my guy Mark at SwissINS.com. It's Mark at SwissINS.com. It's Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back talking T. Higgins to the Detroit Lions.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
The Bowling Warehouse in Hamtramck is the home of the original football bowling pin game called bowling. Multiple different ways you can play. They've got $12 open unlimited play and private lane reservation for $120. If you get thirsty, they got a $2 mystery beer vending machine and multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at bowlingwarehouse.com. What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com.
I swim with the greatest
I am
collegiate
Spencer
goalie in hockey.
Rexter. I used to swim in the summers with Cam Johnson, one of the best goaltenders in the history of collegiate hockey. The man to my left is Speak Easy.
I would just
We've
say
got
hang
Chris
out.
Platty in the TD booth and JV
Swimming
Smooth
sounds
on
weird.
the ones and twos. Do you not know how to swim?
I'm black. Spencer, no.
I mean, we had a black kid on our swim team.
No, I think I know how to
He's
swim.
like, we had
one.
How do you know if you know how to swim? You just don't drown? Like, I haven't drowned yet.
I mean, swimming's like, it's kind of a...
Competitively swim? No. Like, I'm not
well,
racing
no, I'm not.
anybody.
Yeah, it's... Competitive swimming's different.
Yeah. I can float.
Yeah, you can't.
You won't go down because my dick can float.
He's almost out of gas, so call the Rachels. We had
You gotta cut that into it.
we used to have.
She don't even get it.
She probably won't. No, she's actually seen it a couple times. She likes that movie, but we had a thing where we would have to tread water in the diving well, holding a 45-pound weight above our heads.
You and who?
That was like, the good swimmers would do it. Like the rest of the kids.
We're not.
The rest of the kids were learning how to swim, but like,
We're not transitioning from hockey
it's
to
tough,
swimming
man.
right
Have you ever tried to do something like that?
now. Yeah, I did in football.
Tread water?
Oh, tread water with
Yeah.
the 45 in your head. No, hell no. That sounds
Yeah, like we're in like
dangerous.
the diving well, so it's like 14 feet deep, and so you're floating and treading water, and you're holding a 45-pound weight over your head, so you're just
JB, would you ever?
kicking the whole time.
No, are you serious?
Can you swim?
No, hell no.
Have you seen
But like, you can like swim, right? You're not like
Yeah, I'm not like
Same time that you're not,
competitive
like, racing and
swimming,
shit.
like trying to do all that. No, I'm
Have
not.
you seen that movie
the
with
dog paddle.
Ashton Kutcher where he's the rescue diver?
All right, no.
You've never seen that, dude? That's a great movie.
It's a classic.
The Guardian.
That is a classic. Yeah, Guardian.
The Guardian,
I think is what
yeah.
it's called.
Dude, every swimmer loves that fucking movie.
That's a great movie. But they do the training where
swimmers,
they're
yeah.
pushing the cinder block under the water.
Yeah.
And one of them has to be touching it all the time. Me and my boy did that in the diving well with, we didn't have cinder blocks, but we used a traffic cone with 2 diving bricks in it. That shit was tough, dude.
All right, Woodward Sports Chat poll. Would you rather hear Spencer talk about swimming or Chris name off 22 players' names in a row?
No, I'm just saying. That was tough.
This, we do have a graphic for Chris.
Yeah.
I know for a fact because I sent
Kevin
this one
Costner's
while I was
in
at
it
work.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Kevin Costner's in that one. I know what movie you're talking about. It's funny because one of my other best friends is a swimmer, and he's, you gotta watch this movie. I never fucking wanted to watch that movie.
That's a great movie,
I was
man.
like, bro, can we not watch this movie? Like, please. Either way, moving on. No
He's
more
a hater.
swimming. No more hockey. Black to normal people sports. Black to normal people sports. Back to black people sports. PFF with a hypothetical trade. T. Higgins to the Detroit Lions in exchange for looks like a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick.
Yeah, was it a 2024 first?
Yeah,
I'm not even
2024. Or 2023 first, 2024 fourth.
Is this one of those crazy ones? Is this? I mean, like, this trips me out a little bit because PFF is supposed to be like a statistical website, a stat website. Like that's like what they do, and then I'm
They're
supposed to take them
nerds.
Yeah, I'm supposed to take their nerd analysts serious because that's all they are. They're by the numbers.
Yeah.
Irrefutable. But when they do shit like this,
Reputa.
that's not by the numbers. That's just some bullshit.
Reputa the beauty.
I'm not telling you I would hate to have T. Higgins here in Detroit. I just don't. It's not even like in the realm of possibilities for me. I don't even see this as a. Am I tripping right now?
No, you're not tripping. T. Higgins is not coming to Detroit. It's not a trade that needs to be made. It's not a trade that needs to be addressed. They're probably going to re-sign DJ Chark. It sounds like they want to re-sign DJ Chark, and that is something that obviously T. Higgins is a very, very good player. He's a great receiver. Would be a number 1 receiver on a lot of teams in the NFL, but it's not something that the Lions are in the business of right now. They still have holes to fill, and wide receiver isn't as gaping of a hole as some people say. There are other options out there, like we talked about, re-signing DJ Chark. A lot of people talked about Robert Woods. Robert Woods got cut by the Titans today. JB was talking about that earlier. If you want to sign Robert Woods, he's going to cost a lot less than DJ Chark, but he's also 40 years old.
Yes.
So,
on a decline.
if you can take a walker out with them on the field, then maybe, but...
Why are people even talking about Robert Woods?
Yeah,
in
I'm
Detroit?
good.
I don't even
Because
understand
Jared
that.
Goff.
Robert Woods hasn't done shit since like 2019, and even 2019, I feel like that was more of like a system situation.
And then he had
before he was hurt. This past year he wasn't hurt. He played all 17 games, started 15 of them, didn't do dick.
Yeah, but nobody on that team did dick as a wide receiver.
Well, here's the thing though: like a good wide receiver can do dick. Pause. Like AJ Brown. I mean, he's not AJ Brown. Never has been anything close to AJ Brown.
Yeah.
But like, just something good.
Tannehill was in and out throughout the year.
For sure, but AJ Brown.
Josh Dobbs
I
and
thought
Malik
you said
Willis
Antonio Brown after saying
AJ
saying
Brown. He's not nowhere near AJ Brown. I've never
not a
thought of
chance.
Bobby Trees, Robert Woods as like anywhere near a type of guy that I would give a fuck to one on my team. To be honest with you guys, part of my français. But like, I know, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
So you're no on Bobby Trees.
100% no on Bobby Trees.
No on T. Higgins.
Intriguing, but you gotta remember too, like one of the reasons why the Bengals are exploring trade him is because the dude wants so much goddamn money.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's something that Brad Holmes likes to do. He hasn't done it yet in free agency. He's never really broken the bank for any free agents of the Detroit Lions yet. Like, with our own players.
You don't like paying people.
I don't. Don't
care.
But if they're worth paying, yeah.
I don't care. Still don't care.
Like when Dominic Sue got paid, fuck yeah, pay that man. When Calvin Johnson got paid, fuck yeah, pay that man. And outside of like those
still don't care
type of names, I mean, those are Hall of Famers. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pay a Hall of Famer all day. But again, Deron Payne, eat a dick. Sorry. Like, You have never been a Ndamukong Suh. I'm not paying you Ndamukong Suh money. That's not the caliber of play you are. T. Higgins, you're good. I think he's a better receiver than Deron Payne's a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
But eat a dick. I'm good. Like I don't.
So you'd rather re-sign Chark out of any of those options?
Yeah, or you can also draft somebody.
Yeah.
Like I'm not holding that out of the cards either.
You're a big Chark guy, though.
I am a big Chark guy.
Chark camp.
Yeah, I am. I'm a baby Chark camp.
Yeah.
I feel like, listen, watching what I seen in the offseason, which clearly didn't translate too much into the regular season because of injury whatsoever.
Still don't care.
Don't care. But Chark and Goff got a connection.
Yes.
If anybody who's listening right now, they're there in training camp, you saw it. Anybody who saw like the second half of the season with Chark actually coming back healthy, you've seen that as well.
He played very well.
Yeah, a lot of the clutch touchdowns or clutch situations, like, yeah, Amon-Ra 8. Amon-Ra got some of those too. But the other guy outside of that was Chark.
Mm-hmm.
He got the one touchdown against the Bills, hit that little, I don't even know what dance that is.
Corvette.
Another situation with the Bills,
Yeah.
On that fourth down play. What was that third down? That was the fourth down.
That was fourth down.
He threw it to Chark, who was open. Didn't make the we'll digress. But no, Goff and Chark have chemistry.
They do.
I just look at it from this standpoint, like, if Lions fans truly feel like they're competing, then like you should be in on these types of players or these types of situations, and that's Jalen Ramsey included. Like, if you feel like you're that close, you look into the odds to go to the win the NFC, which means you're going to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
These are the types of moves you make. You go all in. Outside of like trading a lot of our draft capital that we have right now, just because I feel like you could build upon this team with those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are moves you can make without having to give up those draft assets. You don't have to fuck them picks to re-sign DJ Chark. You don't have to fuck them picks to get Jalen Ramsey. You're not giving up a first rounder.
Yeah.
At least, in my opinion, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either. I think that's like I said. T. Higgins is a very good player. He brings a lot to an offense. He can do a lot of different things, but man, that is a lot to give up. He is exactly what the Lions need in their receiving core, though, is that big body guy that you can put on the outside and can make contested catches. But I don't know about giving up a first and a fourth for him. And Joey 2 times the Woodward Sports Chat had a good point. He said there's going to be some cap casualties at wide receiver soon as well. And yeah, there's going to be more guys like Robert Woods, but possibly not geriatrics that get cut because they're making too much money, or teams need to get under the salary cap or whatever it is. That is the same situation as Robert Woods, where you get cut because the team can't afford you. So there's definitely going to be more options out there. But out of these three, whether you're signing Bobby Trees, trading for T. Higgins, or just re-signing Chark, I would just re-sign Chark.
Yeah. He's going to be cheaper than T. Higgins.
Yes.
He's got that same type of frame as T. Higgins. You've seen him be productive in this offense already. This is a top 5 offense we're talking about. Adding T. Higgins is that, like, you can't really go up too much more from top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be nice? Sure. Do I need it? I mean, I'm top 5 already. Yeah. Do I need it? No. I'd rather, if I'm going to spend some big money somewhere, I'm going to do it with...
Yeah. If you're going to trade for somebody, it should be Jalen Ramsey.
That's a top 3 guy at his position. Again, no disrespect to T. Higgins. I think T. Higgins is out cold.
T. Higgins, I honestly, he could be a top 5 receiver if he's given an offense where he's the focal point.
I don't know about that. Top 5.
He can put up top 5 numbers, yeah.
Top 5.
There's a lot of great receivers.
Yeah, like we had the whole debate last night.
He was better, he was putting up better numbers than Chase when Chase was out.
Yeah. Is he?
Yes.
Or are you pulling out your ass?
No, he was putting up better numbers than Jamar Chase.
What are the numbers? I need the numbers.
Chase
Find some proof. Screenshot, send to Chris. I don't believe that. It's bullshit. No fucking way this guy had more numbers than... Well, to be fair, I'll accept it as a possibility only because I see Jamar Chase getting double-teamed out there. I don't know if that's the case with T. Higgins.
Well, when Jamar Chase isn't out there, T. Higgins is going to get double-teamed.
I don't know. I don't know if he's good enough to double-team. Jamar Chase good enough to double-team. Jamar Chase shitting on double-teams. We had a debate last night. Best wide receiver in the league. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams.
All system players.
Me personally, that pissed me off. I'm going to let you look for that stat. But for anybody listening, all right, Lucas, the Ohioan up here, try telling us that the reason for Justin Jefferson's success last year was because of Kevin O'Connell's system. While also admitting that the Vikings were in, 11 or 14 one-score games and losing situations or like you're passing a lot in those situations, right? It's only like less than 200 more yards than the previous year. That's nothing to the fucking system. When you're losing games, you're passing a lot. You saw this here in Detroit. That's why Matt Stafford was coined Stat Padford.
Yeah.
For that type of reason.
T. Higgins, week 8 through 12 with Chase out, had 26 catches for 371 yards, 2 touchdowns. The whole season of the stat line, like that would have been 110 receptions for 1,576 yards and eight touchdowns.
For Chase?
Yeah, if it would for T. Higgins, if that would have been
like if you were to
those
take that
numbers
sample,
extrapolated over a whole season.
Okay, what's the whole season numbers?
Would have been 110 receptions, 1,576 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's top 5 receiver.
I don't know if he's top 5. But who's to say? What's the chat poll saying? Where we at with that one?
76% no.
Yeah, top 5 guys, top 5 offense. I don't need to add T against that. PFF, again, credible. They're obviously credible at this point. We're discussing it. They have countless followers. I actually enjoy one of their podcasts a lot. I don't know the name of it. Apologize, not shouting that one out. It's not the heavyweights, but when they do shit like this, it gets a little tomfoolery for me. At least, like, you're supposed to be by the numbers. You're not supposed to be hypothetical dream trades.
Yeah,
because this is not even a.
Joey's got a good point too. Instead of trading away a first rounder for T. Higgins, then paying him top money, just draft Quentin Johnston.
Literally,
have cheaper 5. Yeah, you don't.
Literally,
you can get a receiver, a big body, great receiver in the first round with that number 1 pick rather than trading it away.
I'd rather do that 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
There's not even a slight chance.
T. Higgins is going to break the bank too. Whoever signs
and I don't even know what Johnson's going to be.
Whoever signs him is going to pay him close to $30 million a year.
I'm not top 5, but could it be top 10 elsewhere?
T. Higgins?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
no doubt.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm conceding.
He's top 10s there.
I'm conceding to that. So that's why I guess I kind of understand him wanting top 10 money because he knows.
Oh yeah.
He's
like
top
I said,
10
he's
talent.
a great receiver. He's easily a top.
What are you doing?
I'm scratching my nose.
Trying to reshape your face?
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Great.
I've been playing a lot of Harry Potter. Polyjuice potions acting up. But it's T. Higgins is a fantastic receiver, but he's going to require a lot of money, and giving up assets to pay him a $30 million a year contract or whatever he's looking for, which is going to be around that much. I don't know if I can do that.
And then did we burn a segment on Bobby Trees to this, or did we say fuck that right now? Let's talk about during break. You tell us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's. You can come to Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment on your dream home up to $200,000. Lady Jane's is open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, no appointment necessary. Because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry, Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes, you'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck, Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
We doing it. All right, we are doing it. What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I am Spencer Axter. He is Eazy. Chris Platty in the booth and JB Smooth on the 1 to 2.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you all for tapping in today. Smash the like bucket.
Bucket.
Slash the like bucket.
Slash the like bucket.
And we smell toast. We just got done talking about the potential of the Red Wings. God, dude, what is going on? Maybe I am having a stroke.
Black to sports.
Black to sports talk. We just got done talking about the potential of the Detroit Lions making a move wide receiver. PFF put a hypothetical trade for T. Higgins out there, and it's kind of bullshit. So, not going to happen. We talked about Bobby Trees. Robert Woods got cut by the Titans today, along with Taylor Lewan.
Taylor Lewan got cut?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He does get hurt often.
He does get hurt often. He's
But
making
damn.
$15 million a year. Cut him.
You need to cut it.
You need to cut it.
15 million years up there. That's a lot.
They're $25 million over the cap. They cut 3 people, another 4 under.
I'd rather cut Tannehill. Nah, maybe not.
Tannehill's probably more guaranteed. I don't think there's any dead cap on Taylor Lewan's deal.
Yeah, but still, like, that's the thing when people make those cuts. There's still like net savings, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people get the dead cap. Why would they take on the dead cap? You forget, like, there's literally net savings attached to those types of moves.
So,
I'm curious where Taylor's going to go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Taylor will go somewhere. Robert
Because Orlando
Woods.
Brown's a free agent from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Maybe he goes to Kansas City.
Kansas City?
I doubt he's still doing podcast if he's playing for a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah, he would. What?
Well, maybe Kansas City doesn't want to pick him up. I don't know. I feel like
Probably make more money off his podcast than he would off his next contract.
No way. 15 mil? That's a lot of cake.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're that big yet.
Bussin', they make a lot of money.
Maybe on merch.
Bussin' with the boys. But
I'm curious now.
All right, so
he's a heavyweight. Gotta get him on the show.
Bobby
man.
Trees got cut.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
No.
come to Detroit. Come play in Detroit.
Why?
He obviously used to play with Jared Goff. His best years were with Jared Goff. He had 3 seasons in a row in LA where 2018 he had 86 catches, 1,200 yards. 2019 he had 90 catches, 1,100 yards. And then 2020 he had 90 catches for 900 yards. But he's 30 years old. He just got cut.
Yeah.
Last year he only had 53 catches for 500 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Played 17 games.
He
played 17
games.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not. Like, maybe if this was the old version of Bobby Trees.
We want the
sure.
old Robert Woods.
We want the old Bobby Trees. He's not that Bobby Trees. So, no Bobby Trees. I don't want no Robert Woods. Not on this team. Hell fucking no. Assistant wide receiver coach, sure. I mean, we're all down for former players, but and all due respect to Bobby Trees, I can't run no damn routes. I ain't doing that. I'm Fat Keenan Allen. I ain't no real deal at all. But no.
Yeah.
Why? He's 17 games he played last year, guys.
Yeah.
There's no hold up from nothing. He didn't do shit.
He got what? How many targets? 91 targets too. Like, it's not like they weren't looking at him that much.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
On
top of the fact, like any offensive player,
he's only 6 foot. Like, it's not like he's an elite.
That's what I'm saying. We have Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's more of a slot guy too, if I'm not mistaken.
Got Jameson Williams. I'm assuming DJ Chark's coming back. I can't say that for sure. I feel like DJ Chark can command some bread out on the market. Matter of fact, JB, you posted a link in the our group chat about the 33rd team. Was it Greg Jennings like power rankings for free agent wide receivers?
I think so. Let me go back and
do you know who was number 1 on that list?
I do not. Give me 1 second.
But you're looking at Bobby Trees. It's going to be a cheap contract. It's not like he's coming in here expecting to be a number 1 receiver, so he'd probably be your 3 or 4. Who would you rather have as your 3rd or 4th receiver? Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, or Robert Woods?
All the above of Robert Woods.
You take Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond over Robert Woods?
Yes. Robert Woods ain't doing shit. And this is another thing too. Like I context matters. I'm cool with like throwing stats and I'll like sit there and I'll observe them and analyze them a bit. But I feel like context. You have to give context with a lot of these stats, and part of the context of Bobby Trees' resume is a Sean McVay. I mean, it's part of Jared Goff's resume too. Like Jared Goff without Sean McVay or Ben Johnson, boo-boo, sheet, don't want it, nope,
turn down,
good,
you thirsty.
You thirsty. Bobby Trees without Sean McVay, he boo-boo, he shit, he turned down. I don't want that. I'm thirsty. Good. Like the context of those situations, I feel like you just have to.
Again, though, I think,
and then he's 30.
I do cut him a little slack for the offense that he was in.
No, I don't. Good. 30 years old, Spinny. I don't want him. No, there's no point. Why? You're wasting time. There's so many other able-bodied free agents I would pick up over a 30-year-old Bobby Trees.
Even if it costs you like $5 million?
No.
Because it's not like he's going to be asking. It's not like he's going to be asking for $10 million a year or anything like that.
You said it yourself. He'd be like, what, 4th in the depth chart?
He would be at 4th or 5th.
I could get that production out of somebody on a.
Because you got to think, if they re-sign Chark, it would be, Amon-Ra, J-Mo, Chark.
Yeah, if we re-sign Chark, I'm not paying $5 million for a guy that's gonna be fourth on my depth chart.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm good. I can draft that type of production and sit on that, and maybe that becomes more than what Bobby Trees is. Did we do a poll for Bobby Trees? We don't have to. I kind of know what the hell it's going to be. I feel like everyone's on this train of no. Is there people in the chat saying yeah? Actually,
people are saying kick the tires. Some people are saying kick the tires, but most people are saying no.
We do have that top 10 free agents, though.
A veteran minimum? Who made this list now, too?
This is by Greg Jennings.
Okay, it was Greg Jennings. 30 team.
Greg Jennings. Put the team on his back, though.
Juju Smith-Schuster, number 2.
Number 1, Jacoby Myers. 2, Juju. 3, Allen Lazard.
Where's
4,
Jacoby Myers?
DJ Chark. Huh?
Oh, shit.
The big-ass picture.
He's
5,
number 1?
5, Paris Campbell. 6, Darius Slayton. 7, Marvin Jones. 8, Hardman. 9, Noah Brown. And 10, Juice Landry. Bless him. Jacoby Myers, number 1. You don't agree with that?
No.
I think Jacoby Myers is pretty good.
Yeah, but let's be real about him, though. He's not.
I think he's good.
Not number 1, and I'd rather have DJ Chark over Jacoby Myers. Is he a big red zone guy? Yeah. Is he fast? No. I'm sorry. This AJ's got me piped up a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
He ran a 4.6, so he's not that fast.
He's not fast. I would take DJ Chark.
I would probably too.
10 times out of 10 over Jacoby Myers.
But Jacoby Myers,
I get the red zone threat ability out of him. I get the deep ball threat out of him. These are literally a former Pro Bowler.
Jacoby Myers is younger.
And Allen Lazard over DJ Chark. What the fuck world are we living in?
Yeah, that's weird.
Greg Jennings. I don't like this.
Relax.
Yeah, I know. I'm chilling.
Relax.
I'm chilling. But what?
Greg Jennings is the man.
Put the team on the back.
Put the team on his back, though.
Why?
With a broken leg.
Where's this coming from?
You've never seen those videos?
Of Greg Jennings?
The guy playing Madden?
Oh, those are great.
Dude, that is one of the best videos. Greg Jennings with a broken leg, though. How's he running with a broken leg?
I remember that video, too.
Darren Sharper, one of the hardest hitting safeties with the league.
I thought that was from the
Marshawn Lynch run?
Yeah.
He did that. Was the first one he did was him playing Madden, and it was about Greg Jennings.
So, all right.
And then he dubbed the Marshawn Lynch run.
So, Allen Lazard last year played 15 games, 788 yards, 60 receptions.
Yeah.
That's in 15 games. DJ Chark in just 10 games, 11 games, 500 yards, 30 receptions.
Jacoby Myers in 14 games had 67 receptions for 800 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, Gucci on that.
That's not good?
Wait.
He was wide receiver 1.
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
It's not good. I'm good.
Only 96 targets.
You know what? If people could just make these lists, I'm going to make a list.
I like Jacoby Myers, though.
Number 1, DJ Chark. DJ Chark's the number 1 wide receiver in this free agent class. Look at these guys. At least on this list that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Come on. You taking Allen Lazard over DJ Chark?
No.
I'll put it back up again.
There's a debate to be had maybe for Juju.
No.
Maybe.
I personally hate
You have all the weird off-the-field stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't care about that.
I like Jacoby Myers a lot.
You're taking Jacoby Myers over DJ Chark. You know you're not. You already said you're not. Come on, Spinny.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
DJ Chark is the number 1 wide receiver in this year's free agency class. Unless there's another big name on here that I'm just not seeing. I'm taking DJ Chark over Myers. I'm taking DJ Chark over Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm taking DJ Chark over Allen Lazard. I'm taking him over Paris Campbell. I'm taking over Darius Slayton. Over
I like Paris Campbell, too.
Marvin Jones.
And Darius Slayton.
Over Mecole Hardman. Noah Brown, Jarvis. What? Am I tripping right now?
No.
JB,
I think it's arguable that he's number 1. It's between him and Myers. I personally like Myers.
I think it's between him and Juju.
No.
Myers was the number 1 wide receiver for them last year. He had 67 catches and 800 yards.
So was DJ Chark.
DJ Chark was the number 1 wide receiver for the Lions?
Yeah.
Get the
Amon-Ra
St. Brown is playing the Pro Bowl, Spencer.
He's the slot guy.
10,000. He's the number 1 wide receiver for the Detroit Lions.
He's the slot guy.
I don't give a fuck if he's a slot guy. He's the number 1 option.
He's your DJ Chark was your top outside receiver, which is the same as...
No, it's not the same. Your number 1
It's the
receiver
same as
is the
Jacoby
number 1 guy
Myers.
you go to. in my opinion, IMO, BO, stank ass motherfucker. JB, are you taking these guys over DJ Chark?
Definitely not Jacoby Myers. I would look at Alan Lazard, but that's probably about it for me.
Juju's getting 15 mil. I know I said it before, and maybe it's a little bit more blindly based off a Christian Kirk deal. But now looking at the rest of the draft class, can we agree that this guy's at least getting 15 mil? I mean, look at this shit. This is pathetic. There's got to be more names than this. I'll check during the break. Unless he loves the D, pause.
Hey, yo.
This dude's getting 15 M's. And he deserves them. That's just what the going rate is these days. Tell us about Custom Health, though. Is that when we come back?
Because Custom Health Centers can help you shed some LVs. Just like they help Ryan Ermanni. Chris never has the back wall ready. This guy is an idiot.
I'm trying to do
So
something.
you know who isn't? Anybody that hits up Custom Health Centers. Because look at Ryan Ermanni. He went from Corey Spaghetti to Corey Spaghetti. But in all seriousness, Ryan Ermanni enlisted the Custom Health Center's help, and he's down upwards of 20 pounds. You can do the same. Call them at 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-8446. Call Custom Health Centers today and let them help you.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Easy's mad. You guys are being mean.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Don't say that. Bruce Lee stuff, I was mad. Only because people just don't even know what they're talking about. But I'm not telling you Detroit Lions can pay Chark $15 million. It's possible they pay DJ Chark $15 million. And I'm not even, like, I'm talking like breaking down the deal and it looking like 15.
I'd rather trade for T. Higgins than pay him than pay DJ Chark $15 million.
You literally just said the opposite earlier.
I'm not paying him $15 million.
You'd be trading, like, this is T. Higgins' like second contract. Fairly young guy, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'd be giving up more in a trade for Higgins than you would for Ramsey.
Probably, yeah.
And then you'd be paying him more than that $15 million.
Yes. I think he's a way better receiver.
I'm not doing that. What do you mean? You're bumping yourself 20 and above. And when I say 15, it's a 15.
I'm not paying DJ Chark $15 million. That's all I'm saying.
You are.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'll tell you right now,
coming
I'm
back
not.
here.
Right now, yeah, like you're saying I am. I'm not. If he says I'm not coming back unless you pay me $15 million, I'm going to say
you
so
won't.
Have
Very
a good time.
possible Brad Holmes is.
I wouldn't.
I don't get why it's like I wouldn't, like, I don't. This is the going rate for wide receivers. It's not. It's the going weight for wide receivers.
Yeah.
It's not. Christian Kirk just got paid $20 million.
Yeah.
This is breaking it down per. And again, the contracts aren't going to look like that. I'm saying per for like basis, I guess. But DJ Chark contract, more than likely, like all of the contracts, is going to be backloaded. I'm not telling you that necessarily that Brad Holmes is going to pay him $15 million, but I'm just letting you know that if he's coming back to Detroit, it's probably going to break down to around that. And that's honestly, looking at this free agent class, that's a bit of a discount, considering Christian Kirk's deal. Because Chark, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that was Chark's like second deal. Only 1 year deal, sure. But Chark, similar in age, Chark, actual Pro Bowl under his belt. Help get a team to a playoffs. It wouldn't be, granted, it was Saxonville. It wasn't, premised off their offense, but the two pieces they had in that offense to help carry him was DJ Chark.
So what would you get? What, 2 years, 30
and Allen
million?
Robinson, 2 years, 30. Yeah, probably 11 that first year. Then backload that bitch for the second year. Maybe 3 years just so I can make a avoidable year in the third year. From that point, and again, this is like
it's a lot of money.
If you guys listen to the conversation, can somebody tell me how old DJ Chark is? Is he 27, 28? This is like stemming off of the conversation. 26, even younger.
1 year. I mean,
that's young. 26 is young.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's my prime. That's when I for sure beat the shit out of Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
26-year-old, you cap Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
29-year-old, Eazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't, this. I'm a different shaped guy. I ain't the same human being. But $15 million for a 26-year-old wide receiver. Looking at this free agency class, I mean, guys, that's just, it's not even. I'm cool with $15 million per year. Again, context of competing for the Super Bowl. Why is there hesitation on this? Why are we acting pussyfooted now?
I'd rather pay Tremaine Edmonds that much and draft a receiver.
Huh. Now that's an interesting conversation.
Like, I'd rather pay Tremaine Edmonds $15 million a year and then draft a receiver than pay Chark $15 million and draft a linebacker.
For radio, I mean, this isn't radio, but for content, I want to argue that, but the logic's there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can draft wide receivers these days are coming in and taking over.
Yes.
I could name
linebacker, and then it takes a couple
of
years to develop at least.
Yes, especially in the coverage.
And they're the same age.
Tremaine Edmonds and Chark. Yeah.
And Tremaine Edmonds,
yeah,
I'd say is
100%. You're spot on.
He's a better linebacker than Chark is a receiver.
Jefferson, Chase, Waddle, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, the list of rookie wide receivers. Oh my God, Olave.
Yeah.
My man in
Garrett Wilson.
Yes, Garrett Wilson.
J-Mo.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. But I mean, the list goes on and on of guys coming in, and I'm talking about all rounds too. George Pickett, like the young wide receivers coming in from college level into today's NFL, because you can't touch anybody. It's offensive driven. They're gonna ball out. So I have no argument. I'd love to argue that for the standpoint of just having content.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 100% sense. That makes 100% sense. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're telling me I got big facts. If I got 15 mil to spend on a player, I'm spending it on Tremaine Edmonds, and then I'm drafting a young receiver, rather than giving DJ Chark $15 million a year.
Yeah, I'm mad at that. But also, moving on from that, just in terms of like Chark, why are we acting pussy now? All you Lions fans talking all this shit. Oh, we go to the Super Bowl with Goff. Oh, Goff's that guy.
That's true.
Goff is him.
Yeah.
We're right there. We're knocking on the door. Why are you acting like a pussy then? Pay the man. Let's go. Trade for Ramsey. Let's go. Stop acting pussy all the time.
That is a good point.
Come on. You're just talking shit. You don't mean none of it. If you meant it, you're down for all this. All of it. Go
Got
on.
it.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
If that's how I'm taking it. Now, personally, my philosophy, you already know. I don't like paying them. I
don't like paying nobody.
I don't like paying nobody.
Yeah.
I don't. But if I'm competing for a Super Bowl, then yeah. If I'm truly feeling I'm like knocking on the door, then I'm throwing everything in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to win.
I agree with you.
Burn the boat.
If you're a Lions fan that is saying like, we can win a Super Bowl with DJ Chark, or they're going to win the Super Bowl, with Jared Goff, or they're going to win the Super Bowl with Jared Goff, you'd want them to pay DJ Chark. You'd want them to trade for Jalen Ramsey, because those are the things that will push you there. But for me personally, that would be my route. If I'm paying somebody $15 million a year this offseason, it's going to be Tremaine Edmonds.
And is that like a going rate for like the linebackers? I mean,
that's how much I think he'll
got
make.
20.
Yeah, that's how much I think he'll make. Is somewhere around there, 14 to 17.
Another backloaded deal probably too.
Yeah.
So, and like you said, I mean, they're paying Josh Allen now.
Mm-hmm.
Von Miller got paid last year.
Yeah.
I don't know that they can take him back or
if
hit
they
him with a
tag
franchise.
him, it'll be like 19. So they're probably not going to tag him.
Yeah, I don't know that they can.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, Chris?
The one downside to that is that you're probably using then, I imagine, right, Spencer, an early draft pick on a wide receiver when you when you're very adamant on going corner and D tackle. That is the one downside. I like what you're saying, but that would be the one downside. But then again, this cornerback class is pretty deep.
I would consider it and a complete win. It would be a very, very happy offseason for me if the Detroit Lions signed Tremaine Edmonds, not signed DJ Chark, which I'm not happy about that, but I could stomach it in this situation. If they sign Tremaine Edmonds, draft Witherspoon or Gonzalez, draft Quentin Johnston, and then draft Sika Ika or a second-round defensive tackle, where there's a couple of them that are going to be that look pretty good. There are no defensive tackles I want in the first round not named Jalen Carter. So if you're getting one of those top 3 cornerbacks and you're moving on from DJ Chark, I wouldn't be mad if they grab Quentin Johnston.
Especially if you trade back and get maybe an extra pick.
Yeah, for sure. You trade back from 6 to 9 with the Falcons or to 8 with Carolina so they can get whatever quarterback is left. You could still get that guy. You get maybe an extra second rounder. I'm good with taking Quentin Johnston if you move on from DJ Chark.
Yeah. I saw a comment in the Woodward Sports chat. I'm 100% with you. Draft your wide receivers. They're coming in. They're balling out.
Yeah.
Almost at every level.
It's a very.
We have an example of it in Amon St. Brown.
It's a
before
prime
then.
position to have immediate success.
That's why I was tripping when Kirk got that $20 million deal. Now, granted, again, it's heavily incentivized. I'll let you know first and foremost, it's reported as a $20 million deal. But then even back then, reports following was a heavily incentivized deal. Mm-hmm. But that's why I was just tripping out that he got that much money because of everything we just discussed. These guys are coming in as rookies, balling. And before, more than Amon St. Brown, we had Galladay before then. It's just Titus Young before he went psycho. These young wide receivers ball.
I'm still sick about Titus Young going
I'm still
crazy.
sick over Titus Young too. There was a comment.
Been such a dog core with Calvin, Titus Young, and Golden Tate.
Yeah, Golden Tate, wasn't he a second round pick too?
Yeah.
There's a comment in Woodward Sports chat referring to the Detroit Lions run defense, and I apologize that the chat scrolled past and I can't find the name, but I just want to inform people talking about the Detroit Lions run defense. I know that you and I know this because by the numbers. Detroit Lions run defense, the second half of the season, and I think even a little bit before then, top 10.
Was dominant outside of the Carolina game.
Matter of fact, I have it right here in front of me. How many running backs you think ran over 100 yards in the Detroit Lions this year?
3.
Yes.
Really?
Matter of fact, it may only even be 2. Just because I'm using StatMuse. According to StatMuse, Dante Foreman obviously ran a train on the defense.
Yeah, it was that.
It was bad. Okay, made them his bitch. 165 yards in 21 attempts. Before then, Rashad Penny also ran a train on that defense. And obviously, Lions fans remember back this season.
Trap Rashad
You remember those games looking real bad.
Got me in my feelings.
The only other person to put up over 100 yards in Detroit Lions this season after those 2 was Dalvin Cook. And that's a total combination of both his games against us. So I don't even know that he went for 100.
No. They shut him down in the second. He only had 26.
Shut him down both games,
Yeah, he only had 26 or something.
That's right, because he fucked up his arm in the other one, and that's Madison came in.
Yeah, he had I think he had 60 or something, and then went out.
Don't get me wrong, Miles Sanders had a good game against the Detroit Lions. 96 yards is damn near close to 100, so I'll throw that in as 3. But the Detroit Lions run defense is just point blank, plain and simple. Go by the numbers, even if you're a fantasy guy.
Justin Fields had 150.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. You look at the run defense, it was quarterbacks doing most of the damage. As a matter of fact, the Detroit Lions had the worst run defense against quarterbacks, 100% correct. But against running backs, Detroit Lions defense was
Mike
top
Hilton
10.
said, wasn't it a 5-0
5
start with Best, then he got a concussion, and we lost to the 49ers with Harbaugh.
What?
When they had Javid Best with that offense, they were 5-0 to start, right? And then Best
Very
died.
possible. I don't remember. I do remember that Monday night game was
Mashed potato brain brother. Me, you, Tua. There's a lot of us out there, brother.
Damn, this show's flying by.
It is flying by. It's pretty
we
wild.
ain't even talking about shit.
Let me tell you guys about Guardian Alarm. Because Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone with you as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology. It's been proven to work, and people have been proven to care. Call them at 1-800-STAY-OUT. That's 1-800-STAY-OUT right now, and let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you wanna know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You can get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. We just got done talking live Lions, talking about
Black the Talking Sports.
Black the Talking Sports. And so, you want to do the mock draft?
Yeah, we do the mock draft. I just want to bring up a fun stat for Detroit Lions fans because this one's going to make you happy. Only 6 teams, running back rooms ran for over 100 yards on the Detroit Lions. You want to guess them?
16
for shits and giggles. Yeah, only 6 teams.
Over 100 yards.
Yep.
All right.
Took a running backs.
Carolina.
Yes.
Minnesota.
Yep. Those
New England.
New England. Hold on. Let me find them. Where the fuck are they? Yep. Dallas. Yep.
Carolina, Minnesota, New England, Dallas. Miami.
I want to say no. Nope.
No. Carolina, New England.
You want to phone a friend?
Chicago.
No. Actually, we find that one.
Philly.
Bears are close. Bears got 94. That's pretty
94.
close.
Yeah, because I remember
Philly.
Herbert busted off a couple. So that's 5, right?
Yep, and you forgot Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, Seattle. Duh.
That's it. Played some damn good running backs, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants, that's their offense.
Saquon got clamped down in that game.
Saquon was second in the league. At that time, number 1 in the league, too, by the way. Lions' run defense is good. They need a Tremaine Edmonds to stop back those mobile quarterbacks.
Yes.
And,
Bless you.
Just based off like the way the league's trending, I'm starting to think, again, I differ mobile and scrambling. They're 2 different separate things for me.
Yeah.
But to those mobile guys, I think you do need a Tremaine Edmonds.
What's the which one's like scrambling is like
the runners.
Russell Wilson?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Scrambler, Lamar Jackson. Mobile is Mahomes. He can run if he needs to.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to. Okay. Herbert can run if he needs to. Burrow runs.
Burrow can tuck it and run a little. It's like how Stafford used to
and beyond like them running, I'm talking about just like evading the pocket, buying themselves time,
sack avoidance,
throwing on the run. Yeah.
Shout out Joey 2 times.
Shout out. Is that what he said? Sack avoidance?
That's what happened. Yeah, I'm Big D. Started the whole thing.
What? Why?
Because I thought it was just funny, like sack avoidance.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. And then we just started talking about sacks.
So you didn't avoid it.
Because I was laughing, then D-Mac started laughing. The chat started going.
That's awesome.
But you pull up that mock draft.
Yeah, we have that. We have that mock draft. This is spicy. This is spicy. Look at an 8.
Anthony Richardson, number 1 overall.
Whose mock draft is this?
Oh,
CBS Sports.
So yeah, this is from CBS Sports. The guy who wrote it is Dan Morrison.
Dan Morrissey. I thought it was somebody bigger. Yeah, Anthony Richardson, number 1 overall. Bryce Young, Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, Will Levis, Devon Witherspoon at 6, and then Tyree Wilson at 7. CJ Stroud all the way down to 8.
So that means to the Lamar Jackson.
So that was a little interesting.
Trade.
That was a little interesting for the Ravens.
9. Damn.
Say it one more time, JB.
That one's a little interesting for the Ravens. So the Ravens end up sending Lamar Jackson to Atlanta to get this pick.
I think people just want Lamar in Atlanta so bad because he's a black quarterback. Am I right in that?
I think so. Yeah.
I think people just want Lamar in Atlanta so bad because he's a black quarterback. Am I right in that?
What?
I feel like people just want Lamar in Atlanta just because. Is he? No, he's from Florida. He's from Miami.
He's from Miami. Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
He said no. That was one of his
spots.
Yeah. He said.
I mean, I can see it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are just trying to force it for like no reason.
They need a quarterback. They got money. So.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Let me pause
you
my
can hit
screen.
up Magic City.
I just
Lou Williams leaving left the bubble to go to his uncle's funeral and stopped in Magic City on the way. Got
that was legendary.
That was legendary.
That
dude.
was legendary. The
Bubble
biggest
stories
thing.
are crazy.
I mean, there's multiple things to talk about here. He did
Daniel
this
House
for clicks. There's
pulling the
no way.
COVID tester.
Yeah.
This guy is Anthony Richardson jumping to number 1.
Number 1 is pretty wild.
Is the hype like? I don't
think the hype's that much.
Yeah, this is made up.
Richardson's probably top 10 for sure, but number 1 is.
We've been told he's like the most talented, but it was like the same thing with
Very
Malik.
raw.
Yes.
I mean, maybe the Colts
I mean, he's better than Malik. He's bigger than Malik.
Yeah.
More of a cannon than Malik.
Raw.
The game against him. I mean, that's
And
the
he played
only
at
game I
Florida,
watched.
so it was a lot better competition than Liberty.
Mm-hmm. I can't even talk myself into him going number 1 overall.
Yeah, I can't see him going over.
I mean,
Levis or Stroud or
Mhm.
Young.
To benefit the Lions, maybe like this is something we should go with. Same we did the Smear Ben Johnson campaign. Like maybe you continue the hype of Anthony Richardson, so that like
Neil was doing that. He was hyping Anthony Richardson and Will Levis.
yeah, you know, because that hypes
People were
up
getting pissed in the chat because
the
they didn't
number
know he
6
was
pick.
joking. He's like, the Lions would be stupid not to draft Anthony Richardson or Will Levis.
How do you?
They're Super Bowl champion quarterbacks in the making. I was like,
Very
yeah, it's
well
like Peyton
could be.
Manning and Tom Brady.
How do you not like just understand that Neil is being sarcastic?
He does it pretty well.
He does.
He does do it well, but it's like it's also so much of his DNA.
Yeah.
It's like 90% sarcasm is his DNA.
The only time I know Neil is, nah, I can't even say that really. I can't even say that. If it's something he takes the L on, buries it. He'll never bring it up. You've not once heard that man say Tua's name.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean,
It's like Candyman.
Tua was good until he
I was
got tatered.
Who was
Shout
in
out, mashed potato brother.
Someone put him on blast about the Malik Willis stuff too. Neil was. You caught the blown up force of it?
Yeah, I did.
I feel like part of that is Neil's fault too, because that's how he does.
Yeah.
You know, he'll deflect
He deflected
yeah,
the Neil
yeah.
pretty hard. 'Cause,
But
like,
he spearheaded the move.
I remember when we
before getting the TD for the show.
When we did the our hot pick segment, we were going around and like we set them before it was like in break, and we were like, who do you want the Lions to pick? And they were like, I was like, who I think they're gonna pick, or Neil's like, no. Who do you want him to pick? I was like,
Yeah.
all right. And then I fucking rubbed the cocaine on my face. I was like, Malik Willis.
Oh yeah, I remember the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I thought Aiden was going 1, so if I knew Aiden was there, I'd take Aiden.
when we had our little cat space spiel, which whatever, I'll let die. Just literally Google the definition of cat space. But anyway, the way he introduced shit, he'd be like, "Oh, you like Russell Wilson's contract? Eazy loves Russell Wilson's contract, don't you, Eazy?"
Yeah.
No, I don't, Neil. But you do. No, Neil, I don't. like that's what he does. But
yeah, he's a wordsmith.
Anthony Richardson, number 1.
I can see it.
I can't. Would you take him number 1, Chris?
I'm trying.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Look at this.
But Chris
face.
loves Anthony
Hire
Richardson
me
number
as-
1. Chris,
Listen,
he
NFL.
loves it. He's a great idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%
JB, how do you feel
on board.
about that? What do you mean by that?
That pick is ridiculous. I don't know who this guy is, but as Eazy said, it's just for clicks. But I do have the Lions' 18th pick if you guys want to know who it is.
According to that mock draft?
Yeah, what is it? It's a tight end. I guarantee
Is it really?
it's a
Is
fucking
Michael
tight end.
Mayer?
Is it
Yes,
tight end?
it is Michael Mayer,
This
tight
guy.
end from Notre Dame.
This guy.
At
Detroit's got that type of fan base where we're gonna click shit, and Detroit Lions fans rock. I don't know if you heard DJ Chark on the Amon-Ra St. Brown podcast with the brothers or whatever. But they asked him like, what are the most like lit fields to play? He said Detroit up there. Well, in his little Louisiana accent. We click on these things. This is a strong fan base. Fuck this guy in this mock draft. Anthony Richardson just jumps number 1. You're the only human being in the, maybe not the only human being. There's probably a lot of like Florida guys up there who think that's a thing, but like, I don't know. And you got Lamar Jackson getting traded to Atlanta. CJ Stroud falling past 5.
So,
you want to know who else is available after that tight end pick?
Who?
Christian Gonzalez.
I mean, we do grab the DB in this draft though to be fair to Devon Wilson.
Not taking a tight end.
By the way, Christian Gonzalez not making it pass. He's not making it pass.
So sidebar, this randomly came in my head. It's a funny story.
Who randomly came on your head?
Oh,
but you love Malik Willis.
He love it.
You love when he randomly comes to your head.
When I was in Miami, we stayed for Rolling Loud. We stayed in
Hollywood. You went to Rolling Loud?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
1 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. It was amazing.
That's why it was just 26 again.
It was the best. It was the best lineup they had in years. Like everybody was there.
Who?
Kendrick, ASAP, Wayne, Future, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, YG, Gucci, Denzel Curry, X, Mac Miller.
All right, you're pulling a Chris.
All
Shut the fuck
ASAP
up.
Mob. It was crazy. But
that was only 18 names. I counted.
I could keep going too. Joey Badass.
Shut the.
So we stayed like the whole week. So like the rest of the week we got this hotel in Hollywood, Florida, because it was cheaper and it was nicer, and because we stayed in this shithole ass hotel in Miami, like downtown Miami, like 2 blocks from the venue. Like I thought the elevator was about to break and shit. And it said like no smoking. And then we were ripping blunts in the room the whole time.
Everyone
but
does.
we were
I think you're fucking cool.
at the hotel we were staying at in
dude.
Fort Lauderdale or in Hollywood, Florida. There was like a Mexican family there too, and they were out. It was like early in the morning. It was early in the morning, and they were out by the pool, and they were playing music, and it was like Mexican music. And I went out.
What do you mean by that?
I went out, and I don't know, like I can't even do it. But like Hispanic music.
So I was like, hell yeah!
It was like Hispanic
no, I know what
music.
you mean.
And so
He's
I
like,
went
I know
out
what you're talking
in the
about.
morning to rip a dart, and I was out there and I was dancing.
Salsa.
No, I was just hitting like my shoulder dance, and like my friend took a video of me. He was laughing hard, but it was like, that's how you dance to the Mexican. It's just all
That's
shoulders.
how you dance when you're drunk.
Shoulders and hips. That's all it is.
No, it's just hips. Oh, I guess yeah.
Shoulders and hips.
Yeah,
man.
but you're doing this.
Yeah, I was out there. I was out there, out there ripping the dart on the
Some Mardi
balcony,
Gras
like,
from titties.
Yeah.
And then they're down there by the pool.
It's more like
It was a good time. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
what's Mexican music like?
Yeah, I couldn't even think of like. Yeah, not that. That's a little much, but like.
It's a Mexican song.
Yeah.
It may not be.
That's
a
the
Mexican
chicken song.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this. I must be drunk. Nah, 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 nah.
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Great story.
Thanks, man.
Lost 10 viewers. Good job. I'll start with your list.
Shit about no viewers.
Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Tell us about whatever you got to tell us about next. We can go.
Big Boy. Because seafood is back at Big Boy. Seafood Fest is back at Big Boy. Catch it while you can. Some favorites during Lent, like shrimp Alfred, shrimp stir fry, and the new fish sandwich. Go to your local Big Boy today. Don't forget the all-you-can-eat fish fry buffet on Friday nights. Satisfy those taste buds at Big Boy.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
When it comes to making your haircut truly an experience, there's no better place than Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Come to any one of our 26 Metro Detroit locations for an award-winning haircut experience and qualify for a chance to win a down payment for your dream home up to $200,000. Our precision haircut and talented stylists will have you looking good, feeling good, and give you a chance to change your life forever. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there.
And that one Lions playoff win in 1991, yeah, Detroit fans were there.
Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
I hate this guy.
Chili Peppers Tanny. Hot mics. Hot mics.
What'd you say?
I said I hate this guy.
Chili Peppers Tanny is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Spotless, sanitized rooms, trained and certified tanning professionals. Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals where they beat all competitors by $5. $5. You heard it from the man who hates me. Don't forget to pick up Australian Gold, designer skin, Caltan, and Swedish beauty lotions. ChiliPeppersTanning.com. The hottest bulbs, the hottest deals, the darkest tans. Once again, y'all, it's ChiliPeppersTanning.com.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Spencer Raxter. He is David Pike. We have Chris Platty in the TD booth and JB Smooth on the ones and twos. Breaking news, the Broncos interviewed Matt Patricia for the DC job. Yikes.
He's not getting it. He's not. There's no. He's not getting it. You think he's getting it?
I mean,
still bad look.
Lovie Smith, they interviewed somebody else who's like really good.
You traded all your picks for
all defensive coordinators that take over Matt Patricia, for sure.
You traded all your picks for Sean Payton, so you might as well just nuke the franchise and hire Matt Patricia.
Seriously.
That's the complete self-destruction.
They traded, 5 first-round picks for Sean Payton and Russell Wilson?
Oh, in total?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they doing? To be fair, that is the richest owner in sports.
Really?
It's the Walmart family.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know his first name, but something Walton.
Mr.
Walton. Mr. Walmart?
Yeah.
His last name isn't Walmart.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Bob. It's Walton.
His name's Target Walmart. He owns both. It's like you know how Penske owns U-Haul?
You know how... Do they? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah.
I did not know that. It makes sense, though.
Competition, baby.
Sam Walton, at the time of his death, was so rich that every one of his inheritance were still in the top 10 richest people.
How many did he have?
Good question.
10.
Good question.
That is crazy.
Maybe it wasn't the top 10. It could be maybe it was top 15.
He's so rich. How rich was he?
My man Sam is so rich.
How
Walton
rich was
Penner
he?
Family Ownership Group is who owns the Denver Broncos. The richest owners of sports. That's why they also
how much
made
are they
him.
Worth?
How much are they worth? It's a family.
Well, how much is their net worth?
How much is a family dog worth?
Yeah.
What, just like Walton Family Net Worth? What is it? What do you want me to type in here?
Yeah.
Walton Family Net Worth.
They definitely have a dog named Spot.
All right. Which 10 families are the wealthiest? Investopedia. Walton family collectively, they're worth $224.5 billion.
Jesus
with
Christ, man.
200 billion.
Break me off a piece of that.
Solo Cammy.
Kit Kat ball.
Solo Cammy. Hey, what are they? Walton Pendershot?
Walton family.
Walton family. Break me off a couple M's. Just 3. Just cash at me $3 million. That's all I'm asking for. You guys got $200 billion. You don't need it all. What are you gonna do with all that money? Let me get $3 million. I'm gonna chill. I'll buy a Broncos ticket or something.
That's
nice.
Or something.
Just one.
Just one.
Because I only got $3 million. I don't got $200 billion. But what do you need all that money for? That shit makes me sick.
Business Insider. You want the richest people in the world?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Number 1. You want to take a guess?
The Rothschilds.
This one's new. I don't know. I've never heard of this person. Bernard Arnault and family, $193 billion. French chairman and CEO Bernard Arnault is the first richest person on the planet. Is the first richest person on Earth. His net worth of $193 billion, resulting from his business across the empire of more than 70 brands, including Louis Vuitton, and Sephora. French businessman and Europe's richest man, Bernard. Well, of course, he's Europe's richest. He's the world's richest man. Yeah, probably.
Next up?
I don't know, though. He might have that, Rick and Morty, armor. Rick's shit just pops out and fucks you up.
Oh, I remember that,
I'd
actually.
whoop his ass.
Bezos.
I'd whoop his ass.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Number 4, Bill Gates.
I'd whoop his ass.
Number 5. Any guesses? Just kidding. That's not fair to you guys. You don't know who the fucking people are. Warren Buffett, but that would have been when he threw it up.
I probably would have guessed that. Well, I'd
6,
definitely whoop his ass.
Larry Ellison. He is the owner, $102 billion, which he earned from Oracle, the software firm he co-founded in 1977. He quit as the CEO of the company in 2014, and since
of Oracle.
Yeah. Which is crazy. It's not even a company you would know. It's not even like a
It's
Oracle. I think
Oracle
of
Arena.
Yeah. So maybe he's part ownership of the Warriors.
What is it?
No, I think he
Oracle,
he own the
Oracle's
Bucks?
Dunzo now.
Yeah.
What's the new arena called?
It's Scotia Bank.
Slim Jim Arena. I'm just kidding. Larry Page. Okay, these other people. No, there's no Waltons in here. I lied to you. But at one point in time, that was true.
Chase Center.
No, that has to be true because one's Wikipedia, one's Investopedia. But according to Wikipedia, Walton family fortune is broken down as such: Jim Walton, $66 billion; Alice Walton, $66 billion; S. Robinson Walton, $65 billion. And we keep listing 22 more names?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can.
At least these come with billions after, though, right? These are numbers to pay attention to. Lucas Walton, $16 billion. Ann Walton, $9 billion.
What are you going to do with all this fucking money? Like,
Ann Walton Kroenke? She's also a Kroenke? Kroenke, the guy who owns the Rams?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right, back to sports.
I'm trying to marry into a rich guy's.
That does make sense. So, like, you
He's a rich guy.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude,
it.
I'd marry a rich guy. What are you
Well, I
talking
mean, you could have just said rich person.
I mean, yeah, but, like, those are all guys. Like, I'd marry Elon Musk and I'd divorce his ass.
So, but I'm thinking.
I'm about that. I'm a bag chaser, baby.
That's my thing. I'm a bag chaser.
They obviously like gave up all their picks and then paid Sean Payton, made him the highest paid coach in the NFL. It makes sense because you can do the cash over cap, but the money has to spread across the, you know what I'm saying, the cap space, however many years you decide to do it. You can either extend it or kick it down the road, all that good stuff like that. But you have that cash over cap to just sign literally any fucking free agent you want. Like they I don't know if you guys remember this, but like the NFL ownership, you know, the good old boys club, they were pissed at the Walton family for doing this because it sets, you know what I'm saying? That's everyone is. It just resets the bar for paying these people.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I mean, I feel like they want to win. The trade for Russell Wilson.
Oh, he definitely wants to
trade
win.
for Sean Payton.
They're just going about it horribly.
They're about to do some wild shit in free agency. I promise you. I promise you.
Well, what
Maybe
can
not.
they do?
I mean, the cash over cap.
Yeah.
You can still pay however much money, and then just spread it out, and then just deal with it later. Keep kicking the can down the road. Voidable years. I mean, all that good stuff. We've seen the Rams do it. I think beforehand, was Kroenke the richest owner before?
Yes.
I think actually David Tapper might be up there too. Who is the richest owner in the NFL?
You think NBA owners are richer than NFL owners?
I mean, you got to go like individual wealth with that one.
Mark Cuban's pretty rich.
NBA owners definitely make more money.
Mark Cuban's up there. Steve Ballmer's up there.
According to Forbes, Steve Ballmer, who's worth $83 billion, is the richest sports team owner in 2022.
Yeah.
Rob Walton, who recently bought the Denver Broncos, came in at number 2 with an estimated $56 billion. I feel like I'm only looking up this up because I want to know if Kroenke's up there because the Rams just did some silly shit too. David Tapper, number 3.
Kool-Aid Kids on Spenny. There are a lot of old guys that are Meatloaf fans. Don't give up. It's not just any old guy. It's got to be old guy with a few B's.
Yeah.
Why is Jerry Jones rich? What is he? What kind of? Where did he get his money? Don't do that.
Probably.
He's that old.
You know, he's probably in the import and export business.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Chill, bro. Chill. Come on, man. It's our month. Stanley Kroenke, number 8. This is NBA and NFL.
How did Jerry Jones make his money? It's probably oil.
Money.
Yeah, oil and gas.
NFL goes Walton number 1, Tapper number 2, Jerry Jones 3, Kroenke 4. Yeah. It's basically Sam Walton or Ron Walton's going to do what the Rams did.
Yeah.
Just keep on kicking the can down the road. Whatever.
We'll
see. I'm curious to see where it's out. I am a big believer in coaches over players for the most part. Because you could have like a golf-esque quarterback and have performed to the way he performed under Ben Johnson and or Sean McVay. I feel like coaches are... When we do like our pick-ems for like the season games, I'll pick a coach more than a team, if that makes sense. You know?
No way.
No way what?
Yeah, Jerry Jones made most of his money on oil and gas, but Jones also has investments in Comstock Resources as well as real estate, hospitality, management, and Papa John's franchises.
Oh my God.
Papa John's cat.
Like,
That's
why
cat.
is just Papa John's thrown in
That's
there?
cat. That was like a joke because Papa John's did that.
That's on Bloomberg.com.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy because Papa John's got in a little bit of trouble too.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Better.
My bitch is better, my whip's better.
I dress better.
The video of Papa John's where he eats a pizza like every day or something like that. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like Papa John. He's like, I forget what record he was trying to beat, but he was like eating a Papa John's pizza for every meal, like every day for so. There's a video of him just sweaty as fuck trying to eat this pizza.
Oh God! Can you find a picture of that?
Let me find it. But let me tell you guys about SMA, because SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency, helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. If you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com to get the help you deserve.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry. Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
Get a shot up. This is for the win.
All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
I can see the plastic in his face.
You can see the sweat on his chin.
He looks like a wax figurine.
What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Sports Network. Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. So, the headline, Papa John's ex-CEO and founder announces New Year's resolution to eat 50 pizzas in 30 days.
Did he do it?
Shatner previously said in an interview in November that he had eaten as many as 40 pizzas in 30 days in 2019. I don't know if he did it or not, but he said he did. He put on a ton of weight.
All right.
Put up the sweaty picture again, just because it's funny.
It's not that funny.
It is.
No, it's hilarious.
It's gross. It's gross to look at.
Oh man, that's not funny. You don't think that's funny?
Nah, I'm studying like the intensity in that photo there.
Dude, he's trying to hold it together.
Dude's probably got nasty poops.
All right, I want to talk about this at some point today. It's a weird. I hope you guys did more homework on this one than I did. I worked today.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Miller.
Yes.
Which was like my favorite for the Pistons land because
me too.
I've already I've taken like Wimby out of my head because I don't want to be disappointed if they don't get #1. So my heart was set on Brandon Miller, Alabama small forward. Dude's knocking down threes. It's not even that funny.
I'm sorry, dude. It just showed on my laptop again.
It's not even that funny.
It's pretty funny.
Chris, actually, I'm gonna let you do this one.
Yeah.
I get better when we laugh at you while you're talking instead of me getting laughed at.
What, you want me to introduce this?
Yeah, I just know you did a little bit more homework on this one.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I was at work all day.
So Brandon Miller essentially
he's trying to get out of it.
No, you're good. Brandon Miller giving the gun to I can't think of the other kid's name now.
Darius Miles.
Darius Miles.
Yes.
When he murdered the mother of two senselessly, foolishly.
Alabama freshman basketball standout Brandon Miller brought a gun used in the Tuscaloosa strip club killing of 23-year-old mother that led to capital murder charges for the former teammate Darius Miller and 20-year-old Michael Davis, according to law enforcement testimony. Miller texted Miles to bring the gun and where they were, according to police. When Miller got to the scene, Miles told Davis the heat is in the hat, and Brennan Culpepper said that meant the gun was present. So, yeah, Brandon Miller brought the gun that killed that woman, and Alabama knew about it, and he is still playing.
Still an active member of the team. This is an article as recent as today. Alabama calls Brandon Miller active member of our team. I'm not a big cancel guy. You guys know that by now, right? And we've been on record of talking about football players. We don't care if they're piece of shit, particularly defensive linemen.
But, there's levels of shittery.
For sure.
Like bringing a loaded gun to a situation where a young mother dies.
And texting. I don't know if you read that part, but texting, there's one in the chamber, literally letting them know.
I don't understand how he's not charged with accessory.
That's what I don't get.
He literally brought the murder weapon to the murderer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let the murderer know there was is that some down south shit that that's not accessory to murder? I don't understand.
I don't know.
And basketball to me is like football. I want some piece of shit because it's a physical sport. The money's not guaranteed, so like you kind of have to stay about your shit a little bit more.
Chill, Jeremy Anderson.
What do you say?
He said Spenny would take Hitler
as what?
A defensive player. I did say something like that, but
take Hitler as my defensive back.
That's not what I meant.
I'm having 9 in this end zone, brother.
I would still draft Brandon Miller
for the Pistons.
Yeah.
Second round.
Maybe I was capping when I said that shit. This don't sit right with me, man.
It's in the archives. It is in the archives.
Maybe because I'm a parent.
It is fucked up.
And she was a mother.
It's definitely fucked up situation.
This shit don't sit right with me, bro. Yeah. And I just can't trust this kid to be a piece of my franchise type shit. That's like some dumbass shit. One, the text messages. I just feel like this is just some fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
And obviously he's hanging around. I don't know. I don't. That's character flaw for me. And again, NBA money's guaranteed, so there's less of a fucks given. I feel like NFL not guaranteed. You have to actually show up at practices, game, shit like that. I don't know. What are you gonna say, Chris?
The one thing that Troy Weaver has said throughout this whole entire tenure, through free agency, through draft, everything. What has he said over and over again?
He needs,
character.
Yeah.
Character. He keeps talking about it. So I don't see this. I don't see this happening.
I don't give a fuck about character.
If Troy Weaver drafted him, though, if he did draft him, though, I would trust that Troy Weaver really did his due diligence and learned that this was a very stupid mistake or something along those lines. But
character doesn't outweigh
character is important.
Talent. Obviously, in some situations it does, but if you're gonna pass up on a guy that would be in, a primetime talent because he's a little bit of an asshole. I'm not this situation. This situation isn't a guy being a little bit of an asshole, but I'm saying what Troy Weaver is saying, character.
Yeah.
If you're passing up on a guy because, no.
I think when you're building, when you're the building blocks, you don't have an established culture. We don't even know if Casey's going to be here next year. I think it's important at those moments. You want a character guy. You want your best players to be character guys because everyone else is going to follow suit.
Would you take Tyreek Hill? I would.
That's football. I mean, football. Honestly, to me, football is different. Again, you don't have the guaranteed money. I mean,
football is a little different because there's a lot more players.
This is murder. But somebody died.
You think the Florida Gators are mad about their situation?
What? What situation?
Aaron Hernandez, the Pouncey twins,
what's
they
in
had
the
some
past,
murderers
right?
on that team, but they had a virgin Christian as their spearhead, so nobody even thought about it.
For sure.
Urban Meyer covered up murders for Aaron Hernandez and the Pouncey twins at Florida. And
again, football. It's. I mean, where'd you get your mashed potato brains? No, I'm not
football.
Football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some dumbasses in football.
Can't say that.
What?
Mashed potato brains.
My best friend has mashed potato brains.
You don't have the M card.
Dude, my friend's dog has mashed potato brains, all right? That's cool. JB, am I tripping? This shit, it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't think it sits right with me either. I couldn't draft him if I'm the GM of a team looking at him and seeing if he's available, but then again, that's just me. I can't really do that.
I could draft him.
I still just don't even. You would still draft him? I don't know, man. He was the guy I wanted. Yeah. I wanted him over Scoot.
I wanted him too.
You know me, wings when you rings. He was my number 2 prospect. By the way, to the Scoot hype, I've yet to be told by you. I'm not attacking you guys, but you're my basketball guys. You guys and Jeff. What the fuck does Scoot do that he's number 2? What?
He's an elite playmaking talent. He is elite finisher around the rim. Great at getting to the hole.
Highlight guy.
Yeah.
No. Not necessarily.
I feel like that's it. I had Brandon Miller over him. I'm not saying this makes me want to take Scoot.
I would take Brandon Miller. For the Pistons,
He's the Pistons' number 2 pick.
Yes, I would take Brandon Miller. Well, not anymore, but...
Are we not are we sure he's not getting charged? I don't understand how he's not getting charged.
I don't.
It's gotta be some Alabama shit.
It's gotta be some big crimson wall, some shit.
For real? Though. I'm sorry. This is Oklahoma, wasn't it? I got an Oklahoma strip. Where was this at?
Vegas, I think.
Popular string of bars in Tuscaloosa. Oh, Alabama.
Oh, Tuscaloosa.
That's some Alabama shit.
Oh yeah, they were at Vegas when he got arrested. Right?
But how they put a capital murder stamp on this shit? And then a guy who brought the gun told the guy the fucking hot one ready for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
like messed up.
Shit's gross.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd still draft him. But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all for tapping in to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. For the man to my left, David Pike. For Chris Platty, TD Booth, JV Smooth on the ones and twos. I'm Spencer Axter. We are the
Imagine
Woodward
Hitler was
Heavyweights.
a DB for Lions. Fans just show up the games with the fucking like the Ben Wallace froze thing. He would just show up with the fucking mustache.
Mustache, son.
What number would he wear? 999.